Sorry for the delay, but we are 3 days away from the Eagles hosting that Lombardi Trophy. We are here for the fan call-in show. The Birds on the line and one Trey Rock and BG about to give it to y'all. Let's go.
Hey, you think you can? Really? Absolutely.
This flock of eagles is heading to New Orleans. That's what the f*** I do! You heard me say it! You heard me say it!
Got one more.
Let's go finish this.
I can't dream about this. Yeah, we can dream punches around here. I'm gonna challenge you to one thing. For 60 minutes. Become a nightmare.
We on the hunt, baby. And guess who's the hunter? You are. If you run our way, guess what we do? We run you over. We get you out the way. We demolish you. So I'm gonna need you to say it with me. E-A-G-L-E-A-E.
Birds on the line, the one Trey Rock and Birdgang 31. This show is for you, the Eagles fans. All you Eagles fans out there that have your opinion about the Birds, we're going to give you guys 5 to 10 minutes apiece to jump on here.
We gave Poobie one carry! One carry! One! Where was it, G? Oh, where was it, G?
Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon both did what they needed to do. I mean, you saw a struggling quarterback, you attacked him. You saw a struggling run defense, you attacked it, and you didn't shy away from it.
This team they're not good. I'm kind of getting scared of the Raiders team because I know they're going to do some, same old. I'm hoping they run the things a little bit more.
Sirianni listened to us and ran the ball. I mean, Jalen didn't have a good. I mean, he had a good. He just didn't have a good production day, but the running did all that. Susan Jordan Howard came up in the practice squad.
What is up, Eagles Nation? It's your boy Birdgang 31 in the building. How's everybody doing? 3 days away from Super Bowl Sunday. Me, my boy one Trey Rock. There you go, Trey. We got some kind of static going on here. We in here, guys. I know we haven't did it all year long. You seen the intro. The intro was a little old because we haven't refreshed the new one up yet. But we're in here tonight and we're gonna have some fun with it, my guy. We're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna talk about a lot of key topics. Some snubs already in the award ceremony process. I've seen already. My boy Bond did not get the defensive player of the year, and someone needs to get shot for that because he balled out. But we definitely gonna get into that. What up, Trigger? How you been? And what you been up to, my guy?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, there's a little static on the playback.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we good.
All right, man. Look, bro. All that matter right now is we in the Super Bowl. You feel me? All the other stuff, all of the Jalen Hurts talk, the the Eagles are not that. All that matters is two teams standing, and we one of them. Birdgang, baby. Let's go.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Uh, yeah, man. This show is a call-in show, so the link will be clicked. I think it's on every platform. We're live on X, Facebook, YouTube on 3 channels. So make sure you go around, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and yeah, let's get to it, my guy. Like, how do you see this team, man? How do you feel? I don't want to even say the full season because I predicted this. I said 14-3, and we go win the Super Bowl, my guy. We win 14-3. But tell me how you feel about that playoff run, and we're gonna definitely get y'all in here. Give us a second. I see our boy Brad Daddy in the building, and he's always the first to get up in here. But we go. I want to hear what Trey has to say about this year's squad before we get into the comments.
All right, so with me and BG, you know this. I'm always on a week to week basis. So when we went 2-2 right before the bye week, I was telling dudes, I was arguing with people on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that. I said the season don't really start till after like week 8ish. Week 8ish. I mean, you got stuff before that. You have stuff before that, but once you get to like week 8, you establish what you need to establish. You're gonna be a running team, you're gonna be a passing team, you're gonna be an intermediate mix, both teams. I mean, look, what got us through this season, honestly, was our run game and our defense and our quarterback doing what he needed to do when he needed to do it. So they weren't listening to me, bro. I'm like, look, the season is 17 weeks. The season is 17 weeks. You really can't like get a team based off of 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks because you're trying to find your identity. You're trying to find your identity. No teams find their identity until after like week 6, 8ish. Honestly, you're gonna be a running team. You're gonna be a passing team. You're gonna be a defensive team. Nobody like it. It don't, bro. They wasn't listening to me, BJ.
They weren't listening.
They wasn't listening
at
to
all.
me. I said we gonna be sturdy, and then once they put Cooper DeJean in that defense, after they like, all right, look, bro, we signed Avonte Maddox back, but he's not playing like Avonte Maddox, so we're gonna put Cooper DeJean in there. Once we hit that Browns game, I knew we was good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that Brown game definitely opened it up. It definitely opened it up there. But we went to the playoffs, and it was I feel like the first time we ended up getting lucky enough to get home field advantage just the way that things shaped out. It was the first time we had 3 back-to-back home games. There were 3 repeats. Rematches against teams we played during the regular season. How do you think the Eagles fared out? When they say it's hard to beat a team twice, and the Eagles went out there and did it.
The only team we lost to in the division was Washington. So yeah, it's hard to beat a team 2 times, but is it really that hard? I mean, if you stick to the game plan, and we stuck to the game plan, our first game, honestly, we could have beat them the 7th time. We could have swept the division, honestly.
We should have.
If Jalen Hurts didn't get hurt, because them 11 plays he played, he was on all dog. He was on all dog. So we should have swept the division. But I mean, look, even one loss in between it. We only lost 3 games this season. Tampa Bay we lost because we didn't have nobody playing. Atlanta we lost. It was a drop. And then the Commanders we lost because Jalen Hurts got hurt. But
and there's another drop at the end of that one.
We really could have won undefeated this season, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, I mean, people hate Philly because they hate Philly. But we're gonna be one of the best. And this why I say this. We're gonna be one of the best teams for a while because
Oh
we
yeah.
got a whole lot of young talent. Even with Darius Slay, retiring, we got what's the guy name
Q,
huh?
uh, Roger Camardi, Q.
No, not Roger Camardi.
I want to say that. Why I say Roger Camardi? That's old school.
Yeah, that was definitely
Isaiah Rogers. If we
Isaiah Rogers.
re-sign him, if
We
we
got
re-sign
Isaiah
him,
Rogers replacing Darius Slay. Darius
yeah,
Slay already stated that he it's probably his last year. BG, we got Nolan Smith.
right.
Sweat come back. If Sweat come back, we got Sweat. But Howie Roseman doing his thing in the draft. So we're gonna be around for a while. We're gonna be around for a while. Jalen Hurts still relatively young. Saquon, AJ, Devontae Smith still relatively young. They're not ready to get out the NFL yet. So we're gonna be around for a while. And people gonna have to deal with us. Honestly, especially the NFC. They're gonna have to deal with us. So I say that to say this. They say the Chiefs been dominating for a while.
Yeah,
Eagles about to be dominating for a while. Look at Jalen Carter, Nolan
yeah,
Smith, Quayon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. We're gonna be dominating for a while. These dudes not just gonna fall off out of nowhere. They're young. Now I don't think none of them are over 26 years old. So we're gonna be straight. Even if we lose this Super Bowl, we're gonna be back a few more times before y'all still gonna be mad.
facts. All facts, man. I think we definitely get into that. I think this is definitely got the marks to make the next dynasty in the NFL. You know, you got to slay the champs. But let's get Cool Cat in here and let him say what's up with Cat Daddy in the building.
What's up,
What up?
fellas? What up, fellas? What up, everybody in the chat? Y'all know what to do. Acknowledge my dang gone quarterback. BG, say it with me. Jalen freaking Hurts! It's been a while, y'all. It's been a while, man.
It's been
So,
one.
what's up, BG? How you been? Trigger, what up, bro?
Hey,
What's up,
hey, just
Birdie?
living life. You know, predicting the Eagles Super Bowl win, hoping that it pans out in the way we did. Like I said, I messed up the last time we went to Super Bowl. I said 14-3, the Eagles going to Super Bowl. We win, but we didn't win it. So this year I made sure when I made my preseason prediction, I said 14-3 and we will win the Super Bowl. And you know, once we got Saquon Barkley, that was a lock. I do things about the change. Everybody trying to act like he was the same cat, like having a Swift or having a freaking Booby. I'm like, Booby was his backup in college. Come on, let's think about this for a second. Okay. We
Exactly.
had one of the best running backs ever, you know, but he was just on a really shitty team for a very long time. So
Mm-hmm.
you got him behind this offensive line with the weapons around him. It's not just him; it's the weapons around him, it's the quarterback around him, it's the offensive line around him. It's like all of it is a perfect storm to make him the best back in the league, man. He's gonna be the best back in the league at least for the next 3 years. You know, we probably re-sign him again after that because unless he gets injured, man, knock on wood, Saquon's gonna be doing this for a while. You know, with the offensive line that we have here in Philly.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And also, trust me, y'all. Y'all gonna want to hear me, Trey, Simone, and Smitty's prediction tomorrow on our Broad Street call-in, Birds of Broad Street tomorrow. So make sure y'all tap in to hear our predictions. The word of the day is predictions, so you'll get our picks tomorrow. So tomorrow is this Sunday is gonna be special, BG, because Saquon Barkley going to get his respect. Nick Sirianni is going to get his respect. This defense is going to go after Jalen Carter, and y'all will be cordially invited to the Jalen freaking Hurts acknowledgement ceremony. The whole world will have no choice, no alternative but to acknowledge my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, as a franchise quarterback. They will have to put their ones up and finally say, Cool Cat, BG, Trigger, Moan, Smitty, Mitch, Eagles everywhere. Y'all was right.
Yeah.
Y'all was right. I can't wait, man. I would love to tell y'all my prediction, but y'all gotta wait till tomorrow. Y'all
And I
gotta
ain't
wait till tomorrow.
And I ain't gonna say, man, I'm be happy to see everybody else talk about it because, like, let's get on that. Let's start with our quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
Like,
right.
disrespect is still real. You know what I'm saying? And what I was trying to been explaining this last week on the truth, me and JC, is that you got to look at it a little different than normal. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you got to look at it a little different. But when did it ever become a league that the quarterback with the most passing yards win the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? When the running back with the most rushing yards win the Super Bowl. It's like these things are rare things to happen. Jalen Hurts is a winner, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? No one was saying anything about Patrick Mahomes' season this year. It wasn't that freaking great, but is he
Nope.
a winner? Yes. Okay. You look at Brady, his first three Super Bowls. Was Brady putting up 350 yards? You know, Brady didn't start doing that until he got Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when he had that 1 year of putting up the 5,000 yards or whatnot. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they act like the Super Bowl champion that went on consistently. It Patty Mahomes. You know, he put it up. You know, a couple when he had that 1 year 5,000 yards. Yes, but on
Yeah.
average this year, he wasn't putting up no freaking 400 yards a game this year. You know, he was barely skating by. I think he has more turnovers than Jalen. You know, less touchdowns than Jalen. I think he just got a couple more yards than Jalen Hurts, you know, over there in the passing category. So let's
Mm-hmm.
stop with the whole, you know, you need to pass for 5,000 yards to be the Super Bowl champion. Because you look at the guys like Burrow, you look at Lamar Jackson, you look at, Josh Allen's, all these cats that were tops in yards
Justin
and touchdowns
Herbert,
and all that stuff.
Tua,
All these guys are top, but where are they at?
Jaden Daniels. I could go on.
know,
Lamar.
they're sitting at home right now. Okay, they're sitting at home watching Jalen freaking Hurts be the first quarterback in the 4 years to go to the Super Bowl twice. You know what I'm saying? Like
Say it
twice.
again, BG. Say it again. Say it again.
Jalen Hurts is nothing but win 4 straight playoffs, 2 Super Bowls. What more do you want from your quarterback to perform? He doesn't have to put up, 300 yards. He can put up 200, 250, and be just fine. Everybody cries when he throws for the ball 30, 50 times a game. You know what I'm saying? Because usually some of those games we lose because he does have more turnovers and things do happen in the bad narratives because we're so one dimensional. But now you got this guy playing in his comfort zone, 20 to 25 passes. If it goes for 300, that's good. If it goes for 250, that's good. But those same 20 to 25 passes can only go for 190, can go for 180, and it still be a pretty looking game. He's definitely still throwing dimes. He's still throwing deep balls, and he's still, checking it down when he needs to check it down. He's been playing really, really smart. The turnovers are down because that's what Jalen does. And what those other guys don't have is all the yards and touchdowns rushing. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is one of the most rushing touchdown quarterbacks ever in history. You know what I'm saying? He's about to break some records if he do it again in the Super Bowl like he did last year. So in his yards, he don't put up a Lamar Jackson 1,000 yards, but he'll put up a good 6 to 8. You know what I'm saying? A good 68 out there and do his things that way. So at the end of the day, you got to stop picking and choosing what makes you great and just keep the main thing. The main thing that's winning football games, and that's what Jalen does, and that's what he does at a very high level. And he's gonna do it again this Sunday. To be the first guy to go back to back against your boy. You think about it. I got a clip that I want to play a little bit later too, and it talks about Patty Mahomes. They say Patty Mahomes the next GOAT. They say Andy Reid the next greatest coach of all time. They lost to Tom Brady and Bill Belichick every time they played them. They've never beat him. You know what I'm saying? So you never beat the GOAT. So how you gonna beat the GOAT when you never beat the GOAT? Jalen Hurts has an opportunity to go into this football game and beat the GOAT, so-called GOAT. And that's never been done. So now I want to say, once we win this Sunday, where's he now? Because he slayed the giant. He's
Yep.
been
All
a
right,
winner.
so
You know what I'm saying?
BJ,
What would
he
you have
didn't
to
win.
say
He
about him
didn't
there?
win. Look, honestly, he didn't win 4 straight playoff games because we played. He won 3 because the last he lost to Tampa Bay, and we're gonna keep it a buck. We NFL
No, I said he went to
football
the
fans are
playoff
ignorant,
four
bro.
straight years.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah, that's what I
but
said. Yeah,
but
he went to
everything
playoff
look
4 straight years.
everything people talking about it's kind of valid because honestly, Jalen Hurts didn't have a great um passing year this year,
Hmm.
but we won a lot of football games. And
And the
look,
passing was
bro,
efficient. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't high stats like normal, but it was still efficient.
no, for sure, it definitely was efficient. And people
Yep.
don't understand efficiency because of the day and age we in. They don't understand efficiency. When he had to make a play, he made it.
Yes.
You wouldn't have won that many games without him. If he had to make a play, he made it. But you know what
Return.
everybody looking at. You know what everybody looking at though. Cool Cat BJ. You know what everybody looking at. The flashy numbers.
Yep.
5,000 passing yards. Um, 30, 40,
Hmm.
50 passing touchdowns. It's like, bro,
Yep.
you get it done how you get it done. You ever watch a college football game, right? All right, so y'all older. Y'all remember Pat White, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Pat White?
Yeah.
Noel Devine. What's the other guy name that went to the Texans? I can't remember his name. But at the end of the day, Pat White wasn't passing for 15, 20, 2,500 passing yards, but it was efficient.
Mhm.
The dude was breaking 80, 50,
And fuck
45,
that. Wait, talk about Brady the first 3 years. He was efficient. The defense ran that
efficient.
team. The running backs, Corey Dillon, Falk's cousin, little cousin over there. I forgot
Facts.
Marshall Falk's cousin, Kevin Falk, I think his name was. And then they had another running back over there. But then you had like
Right.
Brewski,
Right.
McGinnis, all them guys on defense.
They had Brewski, McGinnis,
Yeah,
Tyler,
all them
all
cats
them
on
dudes,
defense.
bro.
They had a lawyer, Maloyer, freaking
Lloyd
Ronnie
Malloy, yep.
Harrison. Come on, guy.
Rodney
You
Harrison,
know,
yep.
those years,
Mm-hmm.
Vinatieri even won those Super Bowls, with his
Yes.
leg. 'Cause
Yeah.
remember he left there and went to the coast and then won it with the coast with his leg too. And then, so it's like, come on. Stop digging for reasons, right? Stop
Mm-hmm.
digging for reasons to stop the hate on this man. Has he played the cleanest football
Facts.
this year? No. But the last 2 years when he wasn't playing his clean football, people don't realize he was hurt.
Right.
All last year he was hurt. That was a hurt Jalen Hurts taking us to the divisional, the wild card round last year. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like even the time we lost to Tampa Bay the first time, he was hurt going into that game. Jalen Hurts has been hurt a little bit, towards the end of the season. This is like what he happened again this year too, and we were lucky enough to have some good backups to go win us some games. So it's a long, tough season. He is a physical runner, and things like that does happen. But during those droughts, that's the only time you really see bad play from Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. When he's hurt, he might not come out and tell everybody he's hurt, but we know as fans, we can see when he's not running and he's not throwing and he's not performing at the highest level that he needs to play at. He's a warrior too. He's not going to be like, yo, I'm hurt. That's why I didn't do this. No excuses. The main thing is the main thing. He gets back on that football field and he plays at a high level. So Jalen's been that bull, man. And I just want to let everybody know after he beats Patty Mahomes, and I don't care how many rings, because I am about the ring thing, but like for me, everybody says Tom Brady's the GOAT of all time. And I still think the best quarterback of all time is Peyton Manning. If you want to really be technical, if you want to do the Super Bowl, who's the best quarterback adding Super Bowls into the mix, then you got to throw Joe Montana. He's never lost a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's greatness. Okay. Patty Mahomes lost Super Bowls already. Tom Brady lost Super Bowls. So both of those cats have lost Super Bowl. They just won a lot of football games. Hell, Tom played till he was 40 years old. So of course you're going to win a lot of football games that way. But even Patty Mahomes winning at a high level, winning at a last rate, he still lost Super Bowls. And another narrative about this game that I want to get to too with this quarterback situation is they go, oh, well, Patty Mahomes, these guys, they won the last time we played them in the Super Bowl. And I'm like, damn that. Why are we talking about 2 years ago when we could talk about last year? Okay? Last year, we went to Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs. Okay? They beat us in the Super Bowl. We came back on a revenge tour last year with our subpar defense and beat the Chiefs. What makes you think the Chiefs are going to beat us this year with our number one defense in the league? You know what I'm saying? What makes you think the Chiefs are going to be the this year with Saquon Barkley, my guy? They're trying to spin these old narratives, which is tired to me. And I think they need to stop trying to spin and start talking some real facts. We have the best O line in football. We got the best receiving core in football. We got the best running back in football. We got one of the best quarterbacks in football. And we got the best defense in football. So what the fuck is the problem? Why can't everybody jump on board and realize what the truth is? And that's the Eagles is a better football team, and we should win this game. This is not a game about can the Eagles compete with the Chiefs. This game's about more can the Chiefs compete with the Eagles? Because we've been doing this shit all year. Okay? Since that bye week, we lost one football game. And ain't nobody been touching us like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that even after the Chiefs bye, they lost like 38-0. We ain't never got smoked. Okay? You know, we should, like you said, we should be undefeated right now. You know, we ain't never got smoked this whole year. And we had way more games where we were sitting people in the third and fourth quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, than the Chiefs did this year. So I know they got Jones on that defense. I know Kalafdis. I know they got freaking, what's the cornerback name over there? McDuffie, you know? And I know they got Travis Kelce and all these project receivers out there that are very talented receivers out there. Worthy's balling out for a rookie. You know, Hollywood Brown's over there. You got Juju back over there bringing his Juju match. It's crazy how the Chiefs did that. They brought back two players that was good for them before, brought them back to the team. Now they're like really good for them this year, like Juju and Kareem Hunt over there doing this damn thing again. I was like, where the hell's Pacheco at? But all that being said, you're talking about a total of like 6 people, my guy. Everybody on this team is ballers. You know what I'm saying? Our D lines, ballers. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis balled out. You know, Milt Williams. You know, Mario Jomo's balling out for, a guy that's getting some PT. You know, you got Nolan Smith, Josh Sweat. You know, BG's coming back for the Super Bowl, baby. You know, that's like 7 guys just on the line. Okay? Then you got the should be, which is a snub that it did not happen, should be MVP, and Zach Bond. Defensive MVP. And he got snubbed out for Pat Surtain. He was a great cornerback in his own right, but he definitely should not have won over Bond. Bond had better numbers than Kinkley when he won Defensive Player of the Year. You know, he's produced so many turnovers. He's gotten so many freaking recoveries, interceptions. He's done it all this year. And he definitely got snubbed on that one. Fangio got these guys humming on defense. You know, these guys are humming at a high level. And that was just the defense. You just named out. You got Quinyon Mitchell, and then you got Slay having a good year. You got CJ having a good year. Blankenship having a good year. You got their other rookie over there, DeJean, having a good year. Those two together, man, their stats are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize Quinyon only gave up like 2 touchdowns all year. All year long, 20-game season, 2 touchdowns, my guy. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look at those numbers, my guy. 0 touchdown, 2 combined interception, 3 forced, and a 44.7 in the postseason. Okay, so what the hell is everybody worried about? All we got to do is go play our football game, and this game is already over. Everybody think this game's gonna be close. I'm gonna be the first to tell you this is not gonna be a close football game. We're about to go.
All right, well, let's hear it from you, BG. What you think the score prediction will be?
You know, what did I say the score prediction was going to be on the truth this week? Oh, man. I don't really want to go too far off. I think it's going to be a blowout, for real, for real. I think you're looking at somewhere in the high 30s, low 40s to like 10 or 17. You know, the Eagles defense don't give up points. That's another thing that everybody's forgetting. We don't give up points like that. You know, and I was looking at the Chiefs' schedule. I was like, damn, y'all really ain't beat nobody like that. Think about it. In the AFC, right? Because they say the AFC is more talented and more better than NFC, right?
Do you know Jalen freaking Hurts is 14-1?
Think about the players in the AFC, the teams in the AFC that made it to the Final Four. You had the Ravens, which
Jalen Hurts beat them.
We had the Bills.
Jalen Hurts beat them.
And who was the other one? The Texans. Who was it?
Jalen Hurts beat them.
Who were they? Who were they in the championship again? It was the Texans. Right?
It was the Bills and the Chiefs. Jalen Hurts beat both.
Yeah. So we beat everybody that's in this playoff, my guy. The other guys can't say that. Lamar ain't never beat, Patty Mahomes to go to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen beat him in the regular season, but never beat Patty Mahomes to go to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow's great year, never beat Patty Mahomes to go to the Super Bowl, my guy. So if Jalen Hurts when Jalen Hurts beats Patty Mahomes in the Super Bowl, he would have knocked out all your favorite quarterbacks you like to give all the props to. He would have knocked them all out. That would have been a Lamar Jackson. And it's not even the first time. We got Josh Allen the last couple of times we played. I think Lamar too. Both of those cats, I think we won the last couple of times we played these cats. Joe Burrow, we beat those guys the last couple of times we played them. And it's about to be the last couple of times we beat the Chiefs because we beat them last year, guys. People forget about the game. And the sad thing about it, I've not heard nobody talk about that game all year long, how we beat them last year.
They won't
after
say it.
the Super Bowl run.
They won't say it.
No one said nothing. They keep wanting to go back to this damn rigged ass Super Bowl with the shitty field, horrible ref calls. You know what I'm saying? And a team that's just so much better than them, so much more talented. I don't know what to say about it, man. I don't know what to say about it.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and handle y'all business because I'm on Broad Street News with my people. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the parade. BG, I'll see you soon, brother. Trigger, I'll see you tomorrow for our prediction. Birds of Broad Street tomorrow. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty. The word of the day is prediction. We give our official picks tomorrow. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts, y'all. Yep.
You already know.
So what do you guys say about what I've been speaking? I know I was going on a little tangent, but I have to get that out there to people. People are just really delusional about what's really going on in Philadelphia.
Nah, you good, Birdie. But we also gotta understand that we're going against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So I ain't gonna lie, I would feel a little bit more comfortable if it was Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes scared me, bro. And there's a couple of different reasons why he scared me. But this dude really a baller. He a baller. But we've been doing our thing all year. And I feel like Vic Fangio gonna get us where we need to be. But like I said, that's Patrick Mahomes on the other side. And people kind of try bring up the refs and all that stuff like that. But this dude been dominating before all that. The NFL wanted this repeat to happen so bad. It wanted to happen so bad. So we fighting against the odds, honestly. We fighting against the odds. But
it's not really a fight, man. I think that's why they're spinning the narrative so much. I think that's why they're putting out there Chiefs win, Chiefs win, Chiefs win, Chiefs win. Because every single football season is its new season. Every single team is a new team.
Right.
The weaknesses we had in 22 are not the weaknesses we have in 23. Our 22 team, historical sack team on defense, but was trash in coverage. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't get home, bad things happened to us. The thing is, we got home at a historical rate that year. The difference with this defense, yes, we haven't hit 60, 70 sacks this year. No. But we've turned over the ball a lot more than they did that year. You know what I'm saying? We're getting way more turnovers. And last I checked, what's more damaging to your football team? A sack on you or a turnover on you? A turnover. Turnovers win football games.
Turnover, sure, yeah.
We got a 20, we were plus 27 and a turnover ratio since the bye week.
Right.
We handle business. It's a different team. That's why I won't even let none of that energy. And I didn't know that, he's one of the GOATs. I know he is. Patty's one of the GOATs. He is that dude. But at the end of the day, if you go into that game thinking anything like that, you're going to lose.
Right.
Because we got a better football team. And last I checked,
way better.
One player never, ever won a football game. It takes all 22 special teams. So Patty Mahomes is the GOAT, but his guys can be locked down. We got the secondary to lock it down. We got the D line to put the pressure on them. We got the linebackers to hold up in coverage. We got all this stuff, man, in our favor. And not to mention, this James' birthday, so you know he gonna ball out on his birthday. Saquon's birthday, you know he gonna ball out on his birthday. What be more better than to get a Super Bowl championship on your birthday? You know what I'm saying? And NOLA. You know, he's never even won. And another thing is, the Chiefs have never in history played Saquon Barkley.
Nah, sure.
They have no reference to be like, oh, well, last time we played him, we did this to stop him. No. Zero reference. You know, and everybody we want to, let's talk about Saquon. Everybody want to downplay the season, even though they give him praise, but they want to downplay the season, acting like this shit's normal. Last I checked, the record before Saquon broke it was 4 70-yard plus touchdown runs in the season, right? This cat's at 7. You know, we are doing the same big play offense that we did before, except for it's coming on the ground. He had 4 just against the Rams by himself, you know? So it's like these guys got to be ready for us. We go play Eagles football. You know, all your best players on defense, they never win against a run and attack like this. They never win against, every time you think about the marquee players that we played, the Micah Parsons. You know, you want to go to Pittsburgh, TJ Watt. You want to go to Bosa's in San Diego or San Francisco. They don't do shit against us. You know, very rarely. We played Myles Garrett and them. They might get a stat or two, but they don't really do nothing against us like that because we got the biggest, most physical offensive line ever. Like the Cowboys back in the day when they had Emmitt Smith. This guy's not getting touched for 6 yards, 4 to 6 yards, you know, a play. So, like I said, it's a different animal, and I think the world's going to be really shocked when they see the results that happens this Sunday. You know. So what do you think, Trey? What do you think about that? Because it does say, I got my alert saying that Saquon Barkley did win Offensive Player of the Year. Does that mean he's not winning MVP? Offensive Player of the Year. Your volume off.
You get Offensive Player of the Year, you're not getting MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like another
it's set in stone.
It looks like a set in stone.
It's either going to be Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Running backs don't get that. Running backs usually don't get that. Unless you Adrian Peterson or dudes like that, they don't get that. I feel like he should have got it because even with him not going over Eric Dickerson record, he actually went over the all-purpose yards thing. So I feel like he should get it. And then with all the tush pushes and all that, it's like, I mean, it snubbed him out of a couple touchdowns, but I feel like Saquon Barkley really was the engine of our offense this year.
Yeah.
The engine.
Facts.
The engine.
And like, I don't know how you don't give it to him too. Like, he's still about to break the all-time rushing yards in a season. Isn't a season, including playoffs, more important than just a season?
Right.
Because you think about how many, it's only been what? Terrell Davis, the only one to go
Terrell
win
Davis,
the Super
number
Bowl.
1, yeah.
So to win a Super Bowl the same year he ran for 2K, he's the only one.
Right.
If we win the Super Bowl, Barkley's about to be leading rushing and Super Bowl champion. So how does that not make him the most valuable player? It's crazy, man. The disrespect is real, but what I want everybody to realize is that's a good thing for us. He said the Chargers held the Chiefs under 20 points twice. Exactly. That's a good thing for us because that's extra motivation to go get it this year. You know, extra motivation. You don't want to give us the awards we deserve. You want to say we're going to get, lose because of the magic of the Chiefs. These guys out there pumping their chests, pumping their chest. Oh, we are about to get a 3-peat and shit. Nah, bro. No, it ain't that easy. We about to go out there and roll these guys up. Roll these guys up. Come on now, who's next? We got Cool Cat in the building. The link is in there. Jace Wolf, where you at? It's a Philly thing. Where you at? Greg Miller, where you at? Nina, come on here. Get on here. Let's hear what you got to say. Eagles chat, get up on here if you want to. Richard, King Ivo, and this show's for you guys. This is a call-in show for you guys. We can talk the whole show, but this is for you guys. We want to hear what you guys got to say about it going into the Super Bowl.
Facts. Nope. Facts. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You don't even gotta put your face on the camera. We just
Yeah,
need
you
to
turn
hear
your
your
face
voice.
off. You can just do the voice.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing this one. This was like key matchups for this game. You got Stoutland versus Chris Jones, Hurts versus Spags, Jalen Carter versus Caliendo, whoever that guy is. I think that's their little lineman they got. Baum versus Mahomes, Lane Johnson versus Karlaftis. Which one of those key matches you think are really going to be, the focal point of this football game? Trey?
I don't really see no focal point. It's just gonna be football player versus football player, honestly. The only one that on that offensive line that really scared me, and this from me just watching film and all that, is just Mekhi Becton. Because he's a dog in the running game when it comes to the passing dudes off, picking up, middle, outside. He kind of struggled a little bit with that. So if they line him up, honestly, me seeing that, and then Andy Reid, the defensive coordinator, seeing that, they're gonna kind of pick on that. You send two dudes at Mekhi Becton is like, and this is me talking to y'all. This is me seeing the flaws in the Eagles' offensive line. Mekhi Becton is the biggest flaw when it comes to passing game because he's a guard. He's a guard now. He don't play left tackle no more. It's a little different in there. You're dealing with defensive tackles. You're dealing with middle linebackers, safety blitzes, all that. Like it's a little bit more than offensive tackle because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see the offensive tackle. From the offensive tackle, you're gonna get a DN, probably get a corner, something like that. But in the middle is a little bit different. This is me talking to Chiefs fans. This is how you kind of disrupt the Eagles. And I don't know if y'all gonna take advantage of it, but Mekhi Becton is the weak link on that offensive line. So when it comes to the passing game,
but I wouldn't even say that. Wait. Here we go. Now you're starting to sound like the media, my guy. Mekhi Becton is one thing, and that's not a weak link. Okay, yes, he didn't go to the Pro Bowl like the rest of these guys or the All Pro like the rest of these guys, but he should have. Throughout the history of time, you got the best tackles and guards usually majoring in one or the other. Either you're a dominant run blocking tackle guard or you're a dominant pass blocking tackle guard. This guy is a dominant run blocking guard right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dominant. I see that all year long this guy's tossing people like they're freaking high school football players, making holes humongous for Saquon to run through. So I won't even slide him and even say that anybody on this offensive line is a weak link. Because even though he might have gave up a little bit on the passing, you gotta realize he's playing a whole new position. First time ever. And to be as good as he was, I still think he got snubbed on the Pro Bowl. But moving forward, man, this guy's about to ball at guard. Until Lane Johnson leave and we have to move him out there. What up, Eagles champ?
Man, I was blowing up this cheese pack for this Sunday, bro. That's all.
What you say?
Is it gas or what? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, how you doing, BG31? Hold. Before we do this, let's set up this Commanders pack because they're still salty in the comments. I've been seeing on Twitter. They talking crazy. They talk to you crazy, and they got belt to ass. This is what happened.
Belt to ass.
TSN told me that Jalen Hurts couldn't throw the ball. And I told him, I said, you think your quarterback is better than mine? Have you lost your rapid ass mind? Don't ever compare Jalen Hurts and Jay Daniels ever again. Jalen Hurts I said it along BG31. I know you said this too. He runs his division like Tom Brady ran the AFC. It goes through Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody's going to stop us this Sunday. Listen, I understand we talk about the Chiefs. I get all that. They haven't ran to this type of offense. They've not played this type of defense. They talk about what is Spags going to do against the Eagles offense. Well, what is Mahomes going to do against his number one defense? He's not playing that type of defense. And I don't care what they did against the Buffalo Bills, like BG31 said, and I called him. What you did to them is fine. Come see us now. It's levels to this, right? We the bullies around here, and there's no one that can stop us except us. The Philadelphia Eagles last time should have won the Super Bowl. We already know that. We were on live, and I was on your live for a little bit. You know, you had the live stream, and obviously, you know, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I promise you, Jalen Hurts not losing this second time. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is more determined to win because the hate that I'm seeing for this quarterback, it's disgusting. You know, they say this man can't throw. Well, he threw the ball. This man can't read a defense. That's baloney. He obviously the All-22 proves that that's not true. They say this guy's not elite. Well, I mean, where's Lamar Jackson? How come he can't get to a Super Bowl? Oh, he's Mahomes. No. You see, Tom Brady Peyton Manning beat Tom Brady in the AFC to get to a Super Bowl. So if you're so-called one of the ones, then you should be able to beat the best, right? Mahomes got beat by Joe Burrow to go to the Super Bowl. So I'm not trying to hear that. You're not the ones or you are the ones, right? You call yourself elite, but when it comes to elite playoff games, you know where they'll be found. Lamar has Derrick Henry. Why is he not in the Super Bowl? Well, he don't have receivers. No, that's not true. He had receivers last year, and this year they build around him. Yep. I'm tired of the excuses. I really am. My quarterback has done nothing but win. They say my quarterback can't throw the ball. It's baloney. They say my quarterback can't read defense. It's baloney. Just say you don't like Jalen Hurts. Don't sit there and make a bunch of excuses. And then I hear, Josh Allen was with the Eagles. Now it's if Jalen Hurts was in the AFC. What does that have to do with Jalen Hurts winning in the NFC? Because remember, it was Jaden Daniels was going to be Jalen Hurts. I heard Commander fans talking crazy. I just want to know, last time they played a backup, and when my quarterback went down, I said, this might be a tight one. Because I knew when my quarterback went down, I said, after the Kenny Pickett throw interception, I'm like, man, we're about to.
That whole game started whack. They kicked out CJ. Hurt got hurt.
And I said, this is the game where I think they haven't seen. Because I said, if Jalen Hurts is playing, you're going home. And I told PSN, I told them on my channel when I was clapping with my guy Stu, and I said, I don't think it's going to be a close game. I don't think the Chiefs and the Eagles game is going to be close. I think we're going to blow these dudes out.
Yes.
I think we're going – matter of fact, man, come on, bro. Like it's father and son time, bro. Man, we putting belt to ass, man. Come on, bro. We put a belt – where's my belt, man? Come on, bro. Like we got to do this every time, man. And I keep on saying to all these fans, man, I don't care what team you claim. I don't care what anybody claims, man. You getting belt to ass put on y'all, bro. Like I gotta be on some father and son time, bro. Like get your ass over here and come get this belt, bro. How many times do I gotta say this? You can't beat this team. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this Mahomes 3-peat, man. Shut all that shit down this Sunday. I don't want to hear the excuses anymore. When my quarterback wins, all I want to hear is I was wrong about Jalen Hurts. No. If you got nothing to say to me, no congratulations. Just say that for Mary down the street. I want to see Jalen Hurts holding Lombardi. I'm going to shed some tears because all the quarterback does is gets hate. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. If my quarterback is hated and we're hated as fans, then I love it. Then cry more. Because listen, this Super Bowl is not just going to be, like you said, BG, it's not just about us. It's the Jalen Hurts story that we're seeing greatness through our eyes, man. The kid who's a second-round pick that no one believes in, you know, and we understood why we were upset. Everybody wants to make fun of us, you know. Now the media wants to post videos of us reacting. No, we were reacting because Carson Wentz was paid, and we didn't understand the pick. But now when you understand it, the kid's a winner. And if you're not behind this kid, then I don't know which one to say. The kid is a winner. I don't think we had had an Eagles quarterback that's been to 2 Super Bowls. Have we?
Nope.
Like, if he wins us a Super Bowl,
Aaron Rodgers to go, and he hasn't been to 2 Super Bowls.
Huh?
I said Aaron Rodgers to go, he's never been to 2 Super Bowls. Dan Marino hasn't
Mhm.
been in 2 Super Bowls. You think about all the legendary players out there that's won a Super Bowl but haven't been to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree.
I
I
made
agree.
you made it to the Last Dance 2 times out of 4 years starting.
Yeah.
Made it to the dance 2 out of 4 years. That's something to be said, my guy. Like, I don't care. Like, after we win the Super Bowl and Jalen wins, I don't even say Jalen probably not going to win MVP. It's probably going to be Saquon.
No. BG 31. He's winning Super Bowl MVP. I
I
got
think
you.
it'll be Saquon Barkley because just like he said all year long, we win the way we win, and the way we've been winning has not been him throwing 400 yards. You know, we've had some games where he had like 290 or 205 and like 4 touchdowns because he tushed and he ran one and he threw one, and that'd be good and all. Which I expect him to do something like that this week. But look at the last week game, we scored 55 points. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put up 400 yards.
Uh-huh.
You know, passing.
He did a
He
very good
doesn't
job.
need to, man. We got an unstoppable force. Everybody's been lining up to play the Eagles. Everybody's been lining up to stop Saquon Barkley. He's done broke records all in their head all year long.
They can't
We win,
stop him, though. That's
we
what I
win
love.
against the #1 rush stop defense. We're the number 3 rush stop defense when we played Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, and Pittsburgh this year. We went against the guys that had the best defenses to stop the run, and they all got ran on.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you think all of a sudden the Chiefs guys, just because their old playoff run record, these best backs never had a 100-yard rusher on them and throughout the playoffs? Who gives a fuck? The running backs he went against have not been Saquon Barkley, has not been this Eagles offensive line.
You know what's so crazy is when I watch these Chief interviews and I just see the cockiness. It's like they honestly think they won this game already. And I think they're going to run into a straight out saw blazer come this Sunday. I think they're running into an absolute saw blazer. Like, I feel like they're running into just a meat grinder, and they don't even understand what's about to happen. We're about to whoop. I'm telling you, BG, I got something close to. Remember the Seahawks and the Broncos game? This defense is closer to the Legion of Boom than a lot of people think. I mean, they remind me of the Legion of Boom type defense.
Yeah.
The secondary is in the Legion of Boom. What was the number one problem why teams couldn't stop the Legion of Boom? What was that? It was because of the defense.
Yeah.
They also had a Russell Wilson. Who was the running back? Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Now you got and Marshawn Lynch even said it, like, he don't even think he can do what Saquon did. Saquon is an absolute beast of a running back. We knew that coming out, but the fact that this guy was wasted in New York with the Giants, or the New Jersey Giants, what do you call them? I call them the midgets because that's what they are. They're not the Giants to me. They're our little brothers that we beat up every time we shove in the locker. We pretty much bullied them and put belt to ass on them. They're like our little stepsons, man. You know what I'm saying?
I call them Team No Sleep.
or stepping stool. But it's like
call them Team No Sleep.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because, like, Saquon, you could tell how a bad franchise they are. I mean, the fact that they said remember, before when we signed him, what did they say? It's crazy. Now they're saying Jalen Hurts is taken by Saquon Barkley. Saquon's taking him. No. You said Saquon was injury prone. He wasn't good anymore, right? That's what you said. And now they want to switch the narratives. Now it's if Jalen Hurts was in the AFC, like, they're trying to find a narrative because they know they're going to be wrong at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think this is a game where I think Jalen Hurts shows them again, I can throw the ball, because I think they're going to make an emphasis. I think the Chiefs are going to try to stop the run, but I think Jalen Hurts is going to beat them in the arm with, again, show everybody again that I can throw the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I can understand, like, if he didn't go through the season where people were questioning him. They've been questioning this all year long. And every time they question him, he comes out and shows you, this is what you want to see.
Mm-hmm. I love that comment.
He didn't say, now watch me do it the rest of the season. He said, I showed you now, but don't get mad if we continue to win and it's not like the way you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know how to win, and that's how we're going to continue our formula of winning, to keep winning until we get this chip. Yeah. So he did it twice. This is what you want to see. I can't throw the ball for real. Look at me. Boom. I throw the ball for you. The playoff game. Oh, here you go. Boom. I throw the ball for you.
Yeah, I mean, but which shouldn't have been discussed. I mean, should have been in discussion because we've seen him throw the ball. I mean,
Yes,
Jalen
for
Hurts has
years
one of
now.
the best Super Bowl performances. Outplayed Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That's what people don't understand. They're acting like, well, can Jalen Hurts beat Mahomes? Bro, he went toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes already. Like, and he beat him last year. We're a bad
Facts.
defense. It went to, you know what's so crazy? It went to a Joe Burrow's defense. Our defense is one of the worst last year. We had one of the worst defense, I think, worse than the Bengals this year. And no one wants to talk about that. How
Yeah.
we had an incompetent defense coordinator, incompetent. Because I told my guy, one Trey Ray, one Trey Rock. I told him when y'all were praising about the Cowboys, I said this defense gonna crumble, this offense gonna crumble. And I wasn't trying to be mean. There was something wrong with that team last year. And in this team, I think if you had Fangio last year with that defense, I don't think you would have saw that collapse. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, John DeGane is screwing us the way he did was horrible. But hiring Sean Asai, a guy that's never been in defense coordinator in his lifetime, assistant defense coordinator. You know what I'm saying? He's an easy three-peat. Okay. Hey,
That's
listen.
funny. And that's how you guys pump your chest all week.
Let's talk. Hey, I'm going to light up this Chiefs pack, man. While y'all
Let me see.
talk.
Do I have this video? Yeah, it was showing how the Chiefs come out all pumped up, but the Eagles come out with a series because we locked in compared to them. Let's see if I think I still got the video. Let me see.
Kansas City! We're back in the Super Bowl, baby!
It's just the cockiness, man. Like,
It's just two different mentalities. They're acting like they done did it before. No one's
like they won already. Birdgang, they won. You know what? Just give the Chiefs the Super Bowl, man. We don't deserve it. I mean, the way they act, we should BG 31. Let's just go.
Click the link, Mr. 13 Seconds. The links inside of each chat. If you guys, wherever you at, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, y'all want to talk Chiefs or Eagle fans, get up on it. Click the link. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
I got nothing to say to the Chiefs, but you know what? Hey, I got this belt for y'all this Sunday. Just letting you know if y'all want to, we got this belt. We got this belt from the Lions since they couldn't put belt ass on the Commanders, and what we do, we put belt ass on the Commanders, and that's what we do. He said,
"Cupcake schedule. Who y'all beat this year, though?"
I mean, to say that,
Y'all beat. Y'all struggled with the Chargers, my guy.
Okay.
You got blown out by the Broncos, my guy. 38-0. Okay, so who y'all really beat? I was looking at y'all's schedule. Y'all didn't beat nobody this year.
No, they didn't. They're frauds too, like the Lions.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all act like we don't play. We don't play Lamar Jackson, Pittsburgh, all the playoff teams y'all had to go against and was in the playoffs in the AFC. We played and beat those guys. And the playoff teams from the NFC. So we beat all the playoff teams for the most part. But who the hell have y'all really beat?
They remind me of the Lions.
Click the link. If y'all want to get up in here and start talking your stuff, click the link, get up in here, and let's go. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you.
That dude ain't gonna pop up. Is he a content creator?
I don't know, but even if you're not a content creator, you can click the link. Yeah, you're talking all the mess in the chat, but there's a link you can click and let's talk your big stuff. But come on here talking facts about your football team. Talking facts. Don't come up here fandom. Oh, well, we're the best and we're about to three-peat and that's it and all that stuff. Talk some facts of why you really think y'all gonna win this game.
See, that's the mentality of why they cry at the end of the day, because like you already sitting there calling yourself a champion. And the thing is, you still got a game to play. So You can talk all of your 3P. Your team has to go out there and do their job still. Just saying. I mean, you can talk all that cockiness you want, but if Mahomes don't do his job, makes you look like a fool now. So, I mean, hopefully your quarterback finds a way to get it done because, you know, if he loses it, you're going to look like the biggest ass clown on fucking internet. Pardon me, I didn't mean to curse, but I just hate the Chief fans who, you know, come on here and talk about 3P. It's like, I just want the narrative to stop. You know, when we beat this Chiefs team, I just want to get our flowers, man. Give us our flowers, bro. Because
and I'm gonna break it down for you, Chiefs fans. This is what's gonna happen for you guys. I did this for the Washington fans last week. Washington won their Super Bowl when they beat the Lions, the depleted Lions. That was their Super Bowl. I knew after that game they struggled and got that lucky kick in. That was the end of their road. They're feeling good about themselves. They thought they had a chance to win a Super Bowl, but in reality, that was their Super Bowl. They beat a team. They beat a team they weren't supposed to beat. You know, they beat.
I had to beat the Lions because I knew they were frauds. The whole NFC North.
No, the only reason why they beat the Lions was because they had 26 players on injured reserve. You know, when half your defense is on injured reserve, it makes it a lot easier to beat some backups.
I mean, but anyway, looking, even if they were healthy, I had the Lions going home because I knew who the quarterback was. It was also Jared Goff. I didn't believe he can't. If you make him turn over that ball, he folds and cracks under pressure.
That was they had a weird offensive game plan. They were doing too many trick plays.
They should have kept running the ball. They were gassing the Commanders.
Yeah, they didn't get the ball to Gibbs enough. But to you Chiefs fans, let me tell you like this. Y'all made it back to the opportunity of getting a 3-peat. That was y'all Super Bowl. You made it here. We work on a different scale than y'all. You know what I'm saying? We kept our head down, our tail tucked, and worked the whole season after the bye week and worked. And we still keeping the main thing, and that's to go get this ring. Another one of these, bringing it back to Philly. You know what I'm saying? We stopped the Patriots before and their little 3-peat. You know? We taking care of the ghosts. We beat the Belichick. You guys never listen. I want you guys to listen to this clip, you know, because this guy, man. Shout out to E-Rock in their show because this guy just really breaks it down of how fraudulent you guys really are acting right now. Recognize real game.
I'm sick and tired of it.
With that, we thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Cheat Seats. We will likely be canceled after this episode.
Hey.
What did he say?
You said Andy Reid GOAT, Mahomes GOAT, and I laugh at that because, man, I just love propaganda and narratives, right? So Patrick Mahomes couldn't beat Tom Brady. Tom Brady leads the AFC, now he's running the AFC. He met Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, couldn't beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Andy Reid, same issue. I mean, you couldn't beat him over there. Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is the GOAT, and I don't even like him because he cheats. But now all of a sudden, we've done put this echelon in these words. Again, that's not you. That's the media.
I'm
that's
repeating
everybody.
what
Everybody says. He can't be the GOAT. Neither one of them can be the GOAT. They're trying to push that narrative to get this legacy to go in their way. But I mean, Tom Brady, who I hate with all my heart. Every woman I know in my life that has ever blessed me with a little bit of time will tell you F Tom Brady, whether they watch sport or not. That's the one thing I teach them first. Before Go Birds, it's F Tom Brady. So the fact that now all of a sudden he can win a 3-peat and be the GOAT. Well, Joe Montana's the GOAT. He went 4 for 4, never lost. I thought that's what Jordan made Jordan the GOAT, okay? He Mr. 3-peat 2 times. But all of a sudden now, if he wins this game, he's the GOAT. So what I'm telling you right now, if you're an Eagles fan, he said he ain't guaranteeing nothing. I'm guaranteed every damn thing. When Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts is now the GOAT. Because in 2 out of 5 years, he's gone to 2 Super Bowls. He lost 1 to the great Patrick Mahomes. But unlike Patrick Mahomes, his balls were big enough to beat his nemesis. Mahomes could never beat Brady. He's lucky that punk retired, okay? So I don't want to hear nothing about no GOAT, no woke. I'm cooking lamb out here. I swear to Jiminy Christmas. I can't wait till Jalen Hurts' quote novel and history book, his children's book, comes out because I'm sick and tired of the general narrative. Andy Reid, you choked away half your life, and now with 50% of it, you want to be the GOAT? No, sir. No, sir. I apologize, carry on what you're talking about. I just want to let you know that I wasn't laughing at you.
No,
I'm laughing at the narrative.
It is awful warm on the right side
I
of my
love
body
it.
right now.
It's Super Bowl week. He's got heat.
Gritty is absolutely bringing the fire today.
My last thing I'll say before we get into business. My guy went toe-to-toe, blow, lost by 3 points, and a ref call. I don't want to hear a damn thing about the freaking Chiefs and the refs or anything Patrick Mahomes has done. Because, again, when my guy wins this Super Bowl, I don't care if he throws for -3 yards. You better get on your knees and get your mouth open and ready to go. That's the last thing I want to say because I'm upset. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm
With
pushing
that,
it
we
to the
thank
limit.
you for tuning in to this episode of The Cheat Seats. We will likely be canceled after.
No, we call them the Chiefs because they do get built up.
Even the Eagles as an organization, we beat the GOAT. We beat a Tom Brady, a Belichick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We beat him in the last Super Bowl championship.
I think Jalen Hurts is the GOAT.
That's what we do. We are the GOAT slayers. And we're about to do it again.
Remember?
We were the GOAT slayers. We're about to do it again. You want to call, Patty Mahomes GOAT? Guess what? We're about to beat him. Just like the Eagles. We lost to the Patriots the first time. We came back and slayed them the second time. We lost to the Kansas City the first time, and we're coming back to slay them this time. It's going to be really nice.
We lost to them because they cheated the first time in 04. Let's be real. No one knew her defense until, the Patriots. Because even Nick Foles said that we had to do things differently, like rip our playbook sheets and shred them in a shredder and all that stuff. I mean, we know they were bona fide cheaters. I mean, if you heard Nick Foles, when he was doing the watching his Super Bowl game, he said that we had to shred pieces of paper of what we were going to call because we didn't know what the Patriots were on. So we heard a lot of things and we didn't want them to take some stuff. Pretty much, we knew they were cheaters. You know what I'm saying? And we beat the cheaters. I looked at it as we got our leg back. When we beat Tom Brady, it's like you stole her stuff, and now we come in to get her stuff back that you owe. You know what I'm saying? Because the rent is due. Again, the rent is due, like Jalen said. The rent is due, and it's time to take back what's ours. You know what I'm saying? Andy Reid has never won nothing in Philadelphia. And the thing that I hear about is Andy Reid, I'm a big red. It's like he made my life as an Eagle fan to live in hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to go to school with Cowboy fans who had made Renly's jokes time after time. It's because of him, because he refused to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? What makes me mad is we lost to him. It's not just Mahomes, it's him. I don't want to lose to him. You know what I'm saying? He's the reason why for a while we didn't have a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he did the NFC Championship games and it was good, but he also didn't finish the job. Doug Peterson finished the job. And if Nick Sirianni finished the job, I think he's above Andy Reid already because he won in Philadelphia. Just because he goes to Kansas City wins Super Bowls, I mean he can suddenly be like, oh, Big Red. No. He didn't do nothing for us. He'd been to the NFC Championship game and lost. And the worst losses ever. Some of them, we should have been favorites in that game. And we should have ran the ball and we would have won the game. The Patriots in 04, I keep going back to it. We kept on running that ball. We would have beat that team. Because their weakness was stopping the run. And we threw the ball how many times? So it was like, I just want to beat Andy Reid. I don't like Andy Reid because he made my life as an Eagle fan to live in hell. And when we won that Super Bowl, it was like we got the monkey off our back. This is a game that I just want everybody to shut up about Jalen Hurts. This is like the Jalen Hurts. He's our guy. No questions about him. You say he couldn't win the Super Bowl. The naysayers now they're saying he can't win the Super Bowl. First is he can't get to a Super Bowl. Think about all the things he say. They say he can't throw the football. I ain't gonna lie. Go back and watch The Boys for Life and you and I, me attacking Jalen Hurts. I didn't know what it was talking about at that time because I didn't understand what was going on with Jalen. You explained to me, like, give him time. All right, cool. And I wasn't on the Deshaun Watson train. Definitely wasn't on that. You and I knew that. I didn't want Deshaun Watson. I'm so glad we didn't get him because you see what this guy does. In his second year, everybody said, could he throw to A.J. Brown? Does he have the arm? And I said, he's going to be fine. Because when we saw the work being put in, it's like, all right, I can get behind that. And ever since then, I rode behind, around Jalen Hurts because he's a winner. When you put the work in, it makes me want to respect you. And he puts the work in. Like, the hate is unnecessary. It really is because the guy does nothing but win. And they don't like that because, well, he doesn't throw the ball. Well, he don't need to. Listen, when you have the greatest running back in the National Football League and Saquon fucking Barkley, you don't got to run the ball 24/7. Don't. not run the ball. Throw the ball 24/7.
We keep it simple, man.
Exactly.
We keep it simple. Hey, but like, it's not that he can't, like he says, it's not that he can't, is he doesn't have to.
What
And I
did we
think
not
that's the
do?
biggest
Yes.
narrative that people have been missing the whole year long. It's not that Jalen Hurts couldn't throw for 300 yards any of those games, is he did not have to.
Yeah.
And I don't even believe the Chiefs defense good enough to make us have to do it this week, this weekend on Sunday. I think it's going to be business as usual.
Yeah.
Go out there. We're going to use our big man up front. We're going to hand that rock to Saquon. He might get more carries than he ever had before because I just keep handing it to him this game. If it's not broke, don't try to fix it in the Super Bowl. Okay?
What did we not have in the Super Bowl last time?
We didn't have we couldn't get to the quarterback. The field was messed up. We don't have to worry about that because guess what? We playing on turd.
We didn't have a running back. Remember,
I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't that. It was youth. We was older.
Yeah, but we also didn't have a running game. Remember, Miles Sanders got hurt.
He did get hurt.
Telling you. We didn't run the ball. And I'll tell you one thing. They talk about Jalen Hurts fumble. If Quez Watkins catches that ball, because they love talking about his fumble. They want to talk about, John DeGan. And, that's not really what lost. John DeGan was part of it. The special team was also part of it. But the real killer was Quez Watkins dropping that easy pass right in his hands. Jalen threw it right in his hands. If he catches that, just saying.
What it should have, could have, and I'm not even gonna go down that route of trying to pretend to say that, we could have did it. They won. It is what it is. But this is a whole nother breed. This is a whole new game. It's a whole new team. It's a whole new scheme. Everything is new and took some time to gel early in the season. And we started gelling, and since then we've been damn near impossible to beat. So
I think we're gonna blow them out.
I think it's a blowout too, man. I think it's gonna be a blowout too.
I think it's going. I think it's going to get. I think if the Chiefs are down by 14 points, and we have the ball in the second half, let's say we kick it to them and they go 3 and out, and we score, I think the game's over. The only way they stop us if they can stop our offense. And I'm sorry, but I don't care how great your defense is. If you can't score points, and your offense is not on that field more times than your defense is. Your defense is going to get tired. I don't care if you have Spags. I don't care if you have great defense corner, all you want. You know what I'm saying? The best defensive coordinators have gotten exposed because if they can't score points, your defense is going to get tired. And I think we're a team that will tire your team, your defense.
Lead the league in time possession. For sure.
And I'll tell you one thing. I think Jalen Carter is going to be the guy that everybody needs to look out for. He said, how do you stop Mahomes? Sack him. I think it's going to be a big game. I think Nolan Smith's going to have a huge game. I can see Nolan Smith being MVP.
If Nolan gets one more sack, he'll break the record for most sacks by Eagles player in the playoffs.
Could you imagine Brandon Graham with Super Bowl MVP? Super Bowl MVP, Brandon Graham goes out in the sunset.
That'd be nice too, BG get his little defense MVP. We didn't get a chance to do it for Kels, but we can do it for BG, and I hope so. Because BG, Birdgang, Brandon Graham, give us our love, baby. We knew we were going to be here. We know we're going to do that.
We didn't do that for Fletch Cox either, man. Fletch Cox leaving was a
yeah.
He would feast with. Could you imagine him with Fangio?
It's crazy, man. So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, man. There's just things, man. We've been disrespected all year. We've been proving people wrong all year. This is gonna be another one of them situations where we prove you wrong.
I'm ready to go now. Can we just have the Super Bowl now? I'm ready to go now. There's no talking. I don't get. It's okay, the Chiefs are gonna do this. All right, let's go now, right? Let Moz get it over with, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's running this off, and I see it every day when I go to work, and I see cheap balloons, and I just want to pop them shits, man. I just want to take one of those balloon poppers, just pop each one of them, and just stomp on them because I'm tired of seeing them. And then I see the media disrespect us, and they talk about three-peat, and it's do you not understand they have to play against us?
Yeah.
I think we don't belong here. And it's more disrespect to us. And I love it because we won a Super Bowl by being underdogs. If we have to be underdogs again, hey, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what the excuse going to be, because I already know what the excuse going to be, but it should be no excuse if Jalen Hurts wins. But the excuse going to be, well, Jalen Hurts had the best offense line. No. Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion. At this point, just be quiet and sit down. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing they can say to me, but, they're going to come with some excuse. And it's like, I don't think Jalen Hurts will even get his respect if he wins the Super Bowl. He can go out and throw for 500 passing yards, and they'll still say, well, he's the greatest offensive line ever. Well, Joe Montana had the greatest offensive line. So did Troy Aikman. John Elway had a great offense. Every team has a great offensive line. So it's like the narrative is stupid. It makes no sense to me. It's like, do you know football or do you not? Because you need an offensive line to help your quarterback, right? What quarterback has won a Super Bowl without having an offensive line? We saw Joe Burrow, how his offensive line was. They didn't win a Super Bowl, did they? The best offensive line with a quarterback, with a great quarterback wins championships. They're dynasties, right? And I think we have a great quarterback. I just think that he benefits off the offensive line, which is not a bad thing, because who wants to have an offensive line that's trash? Look at the damn Giants. Look at the Giants. Why would I want that? So it's like the narratives are stupid. It makes no sense. It's like you discredit our quarterback because he's everything around him.
And you know what 4,000 yards will get you? What just happened right now? Josh Allen, third Bills ever, first in his career, MVP. Lamar Jackson, MVP. You know what I'm saying?
And none of
those stats will get you at home watching the Super Bowl with your individual award. We're not about the individual awards this year. We're about championships. Saquon could have been the rushing title holder for the season. He's about to be the rushing title holder for including the playoffs.
You know what's so crazy? You brought up a good point. Every quarterback that throws the ball, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson,
Burrow,
Josh Allen, Burrow, all these guys that throw the ball and they have a pretty ball pass. I mean, they have a pretty pass and look at this throw and all that. Where are they at?
At home. In Cancun, they joined the Cancun Club.
Man, they over there with me right now, sitting on the couch, sitting on their bed, watching a game this Sunday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And why a bunch of people are making excuses for them. Well, if Mark Andrews, no. If Lamar didn't fumble the ball and throw an interception, they might have been in the game. Like, we need to stop trying to make excuses for these guys, right? Lamar's a first-round pick. My quarterback's a second-rounder. You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to be above my quarterback. And yet my quarterback looks like he's a better quarterback than he is. Because my quarterback's been in 2 Super Bowls with everything against him. Lamar had literally been the first-round pick. And, yes, he was dropped a little bit late, but he still made the first-round pick. And what did he promise the Ravens? He was going to do what? Win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to deliver it. He had a great defense, and he can't get it done. Like, when can we sit there and say, you know what? Maybe they're not this great elite quarterback in the playoffs. They're good regular season quarterbacks, great regular season quarterbacks. Not taking anything from Lamar. Great regular season quarterback. Josh Allen, great regular season quarterback. Herbert, great regular season quarterback. Playoffs, they stink.
And I would say this for all you Chase fans, you guys are going to hate it. But after Jalen Hurts wins this Super Bowl, he's going to be the best quarterback in the league next year.
No, they'll still say James is better.
Going into the year, he's going to be the best quarterback in the league. Because guess what? He's going to be the Super Bowl champion quarterback.
Did you see what Dan Orlovsky said?
He's going to beat your GOAT. He's going to beat your GOAT, Patty Mahomes. And he's going to be the best quarterback in the league. Because it's about wins. It's not about stats. Stats are cute. It's about wins and production. And that's going to make him one of the most productive quarterbacks ever.
Dan Orlovsky said, and with Stephen A. Smith, he said there's nothing Jalen Hurts can do to be better or even in the conversation with Lamar or Josh Allen.
That's dumb. I even hated that thing when they were like, oh, if I drafted today and I had a clean slate knowing what the players are, what they've done in their career so far, and I had to go Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, or Jalen Hurts would get picked the last each one of the times. And I'm going to tell you, no, that's not true. I would still pick Jalen Hurts over.
By the way, the same guy who couldn't keep his feet in bounds and decided to give up a free safety, right? Is this the guy who threw the ball out of the end zone? Is that him? That's Dan Orlovsky. That's the guy that they hired. Like, I see all these quarterbacks hate on Jalen Hurts, and when I look at the careers, like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Because there's different from talent and clutchness. Tom Brady's the GOAT. They call him the GOAT because of his clutchness. You know what I'm saying? Being clutch. Joe Montana, four Super Bowls, 4 wins for being clutch. It's not from putting up big stats. It's from being clutch and executing the offense at a high level when you need
Terry
to
Bradshaw.
execute in the biggest game of this year. And
Terry
that's what our
Bradshaw.
boy Jalen Hurts going to do. He's going to go execute the game plan at
Mhm.
the highest level in the biggest game of the year and come up a Super Bowl champion.
You also forgot Terry Bradshaw too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, look at the time he had, but he was clutch. You know what I'm saying? He had that clutch key, and that's what it's all about. This whole notion that you got to be flashy to win champions. You got to have a one of them ones, right? As we call them, right? Well, what are the one of them ones, right? Because when I look at one of them ones, I want a quarterback that when you put a quarterback on my team, can they bring me back to if I'm down like let's say a 21-point lead, are they able to drive me down and win the game for me? Check. Jalen Hurts has done that, right? He should be known, but even last year, right? You know, everybody said he had a bad year. I don't think he had a bad year. I think he had a horrible system around him. And I think overall, I mean, he was in the MVP conversation, wasn't he? I mean, he was putting up big numbers. And I thought that Jalen Hurts, for what he did, took that team to a 10-1 record before they collapsed. I mean, no other quarterback would survive that. But when you have that winning gene like Jalen Hurts, and you have that guy, because I do think Jalen Hurts is elite. I think a lot of people discredit him, but I think if you honestly put him in the Buffalo Bills situation with Josh Allen, I think that he could take the Bills to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I
If
do.
you run the right offense around him, he can do it for any team. You're right.
And people said, well, if you put Josh Allen in Philadelphia, I said, if you put Josh Allen in Philadelphia, same results. Great quarterback, great passer. But when it comes down to his clutch, I don't think he can win it.
There's a lot of great quarterbacks that's been throughout the league. Aaron Rodgers, like I said before, one of the best ever. It's only won one Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's a team award. We like to put the thing on the quarterbacks and whatnot, but think how many shitty quarterbacks won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because of great defenses and running games. It's like when you got a good one, that's even more cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? We got a good one in Jalen Hurts, and we're gonna have a good one. We got the youth, like Trey said, this youth movement is awesome. We got all champions from the two best schools in football, college football on our roster. That's gonna go out there and do what they do best. Run them back to back. Like I'm telling you, once we win this one, guys, be prepared to win next year. Be prepared to win the next year after that because this roster is young, talented, and paid. Everybody's got paid. All your key marquee players got paid except for a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like
BG 31. Maybe we'll get it like a Miles Garrett gift. You know what I'm saying? Sit up, Howie. Sit up, Howie.
We want to get out of here because it is at 1:30. I do want to touch on that because you know what I'm saying. Miles Garrett does look good in that Eagle Green. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like a winner, man.
He looks good in that Eagle Green. And what people don't realize, and I would like to draft this dude in the draft too.
Yes, go.
The guy out of Penn State, that dude Abdul is a boss over there. We got both of those guys in the offseason. Because you got to realize too, things that people got to realize when they think, oh, Miles Garrett's not possible. We got money. Hey, you got BG leaving this year. You got Josh Sweat on a 1-year deal. You can trade. Hell, you probably could trade Bryce Huff in the package. You know what I'm saying? Give him a fresh start somewhere else where they can use his talents in a better way than we use them. Because sometimes that happens with players. We get them, they don't produce as much, and they go to a different team. They use them the old way, and the players come back to life. So it's possible that that we can put that in a trade package with a first-round pick and go get a guy like Miles Garrett on this football team.
But here's the thing. I don't think
Hello?
Carter's going to be there. I think
Hello?
Hey, what's up, brothers?
What up, man? How you doing?
What's up, good and y'all?
Good, man. Good.
The Browns
Good,
trade
appreciate y'all.
Miles Garrett.
What up, Rob?
Do Carter for sure.
No, this is the Chiefs fan right here, and I'll
Nice.
yeah. No, you guys could absolutely win this game, 100%. You know, but I would like to get y'all reasoning why.
What do you mean why?
Why? What is your reasoning why you guys are gonna win this game?
Because we got the better team. We got the
You got a better football team.
let me ask you a question. Why do you think you're going to win?
I believe this because Kellen Moore, he runs a very, very static offense where you know where everyone's gonna line up at. Everyone's gonna line up at, and you know the game plan. They're gonna try to run it down our throats, basically. 100%. And Jalen Hurts, he doesn't like to throw it in the middle of the field. He loves to throw it on the outside of the numbers. So if you basically put McDuffie on Devontae Smith, and then you either bracket AJ Brown with Jalen Watson, maybe Najee Harris, or maybe Justin Reed, and then you put Jamari Connor in the middle of the field as an extra guy to keep on cracking it down with Leo Chenal and Nick Bolton. I believe that. And it's the quarterback. It's the quarterback battle. You can run the ball, but it's a quarterback battle.
But here's the problem then. Then you got Otter wide open. You got Doxson wide open. What are you going to do with that?
Jamari could guard Dotson. I truly do believe that. He can't.
What about Devontae Smith, who had over 100 yards every time he played you guys?
Jamari cannot guard Devontae Smith.
Week?
Yeah. Go for it.
You want to go BG third one?
I was going to say, Devontae Smith had over 100 yards on you guys. You guys have never, ever played Saquon Barkley ever.
No. He never played us.
He never played you guys, but we have the dominating run game. You don't think you guys don't have the number one rush stopper defense. He ran over them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the number three. You guys are like middle of the pack, top 15 run stopping defense. Yes, you guys got some, good defensive players over there on that defensive line and the defensive side of football. At the end of the day, it's been 20 weeks of teams trying to stop Saquon Barkley. And I will say one team, if that, because I think he even said out early, that game was a game we won. One team's ever stopped him the whole season. So what makes you guys that special? To think that you guys can't stop it. You want to sit here and say that,
No, we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. It's the same thing with Josh Allen. Josh Allen's going to get his like he did against us. You can't stop Saquon.
But then you will lose. You have to be able to stop him. Let me tell you something.
You can't contain him. You
just watched him destroy the Commanders, right? You just watched him. If you allow Saquon to dictate, I'm telling you like this, bro. I'm telling you like this. If you can't stop Saquon, you will get destroyed.
You can't contain him. And if you bring the blitz,
who's contained him all year long?
No. Hear me out.
Who's contained him? Like you said, you can't contain him. But I'm saying, like, who's contained him? We played defenses. We played defenses with better defensive players on them.
No. You guys we got Nick Bolton, Leo Chenal, and then, like I said, put Jamari Connor or maybe even Jaden Hicks in the middle of the field, and you keep on crashing it. You keep on crashing.
And we got the best offense line in football that will
both your guys. Both your centers are they're not 100%.
They don't.
You got
both your centers.
That's going to go against. You got a guy that goes against.
Jalen Hurts is the sixth most sacked quarterback in the league. If you guys want to go off of stats, he holds on the ball way too much.
Listen,
you're playing against the number one defense. What do you think Mahomes going to do? Let's talk about Mahomes.
Did you watch last week's game? It's not the same offense. We haven't really played. Like, I understand in the beginning of the season there was like some stretches of games where it seemed kind of vanilla, but it was because we didn't really need to change it up, man. Like, people are acting like
but
things we can't do. Like, we can do whatever we want.
But is Mahomes even having a great year?
In the fourth quarter, he is. He's ranked the number one quarterback in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter,
17 straight one-score games.
I don't know. He looked mediocre to me this year. He's looking like the Mahomes that is. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying
stats don't make anything.
To be conversation.
Listen. I know I could say all the stats all I want to. It gets thrown out because it's one game.
Yeah,
it's one game. I was saying Jalen Hurts is the sixth most sacked quarterback in the league. That doesn't really matter because it's one game. But both your backup and starting centers are hurt. And the key to this game is getting to Dickerson and the other dude.
Both of those guys are healthy for the game.
No, I know they're healthy. They're healthy.
Look at your line. You had to move your guard to tackle because
he's doing a phenomenal job.
You got an offensive line that's been holding. What do you think they're going to do against Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith? Let's talk about your offensive line.
Yeah, you have to move your guard over.
Okay.
Now you got a backup against Jalen Carter, one of the best DTs in the game.
You saw what the Commanders did.
You can honestly, I trust Mike Caliendo with Creed Humphrey if you double team, and I trust.
Then you leave Nolan Smith 1-0-1.
Then I trust Trey Smith at right guard. I absolutely trust him. He's an all-pro.
Man. You don't even believe that shit. Let me question. Do you honestly believe you even have a shot? Because I don't. I think we're gonna blow you out. Like I told
Yes,
the commander
I
fan.
do.
No, I'm
Because
telling you like
Jalen
this.
Hurts is one of the
I'm
worst
gonna tell you
quarterbacks
like
when it
this.
comes to
I'm tell you
pressure.
like this.
Jalen
What are
Hurts
you
is one of the
talking
worst
about when
quarterbacks
it
when it
You're
comes
not
comes
to
to
gonna
pressure.
like this
pressure?
next Sunday, bro. You're not
But,
gonna like it. I'm telling you right now, you're going home. You're going home. So
but how can
Yes,
you
it's
say
yes.
that? Oh,
Listen,
wait,
all
listen,
hold
that
listen,
on.
listen.
talking out, bro.
Hold on, hold on,
Wait,
hold on.
can I speak?
Easy,
Can I
Sunday,
Junior.
speak?
we
Can I
are
speak?
going to be
Can I
Super Bowl
speak? Can I speak?
champions.
Can
Eagles
I
champ.
please speak? I've been
We're gonna be
hearing
Super Bowl
all.
champions. There's
Can
nothing
I
you can do,
speak?
bro.
Can I speak,
You're going
please?
Champ,
home
hold on.
Sunday.
Let him talk.
Listen,
With
listen, listen.
ring,
Can I
with
speak?
no
Can I
ring.
speak? Can I speak?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Everyone, all the media speaks in generalities, talking about the
Chemistry.
Eagles are more hungry, this, that, the third. The Eagle has a better roster except quarterback. That outweighs Nick Bolton being a lesser linebacker than y'all linebacker. I forget his name. The dude that subbed in for
You mean
Juju.
Zach Bond, who's been
Yeah,
punching
Zach
the ball
Bond.
out
Zach
nonstop?
Bond, who Kelsey put up 90 yards against when Drew Greenlaw went down. Don't
No,
get that mistaken.
you're talking about Orenberg.
Yeah. Orenberg. I'm sorry. I get those two
Listen,
mixed up. I
for one, and I'm sad that you guys still even think about that because the simple fact is he came into a game as a backup that came into a Super Bowl matchup and got toasted. This fool's been balling for weeks now. He's had 2 weeks to game plan too as the starter. That's a whole nother mentality to try to go back. Oh well, Kelsey lit him up in the Super Bowl when he was on the Niners, and he came in for Dre Greenlaw,
You guys
who
were just
got
talking
hurt
about
and he got
Saquon
bounced
letting
to
up
a game. Like,
the
come on now, let's talk
Commanders.
some real facts here.
All right,
You
all right,
don't
all right,
fake
all right,
them.
all right, all right. The real facts is this. I watched the Eagles versus Rams game, and the Eagles won the turnover battle, but the Rams still had a chance to win
And
with
they
2 minutes
lost.
left.
And they
The
lost.
Rams still had a
And they
chance
lost.
to win. The
They
Rams still
lost.
had a
Why didn't they
chance to
win?
win with 2 minutes.
Did they
If
win?
you
Did
put
they win?
Mahomes in that
Did,
position,
did they win?
if you put
And why did they
Mahomes,
win? Do you not remember
No.
Saquon
We're not
busting
going to
off
do that.
70
Did
yard
they
runs on
win?
their head?
Did the Rams win?
but if you put
No.
Mahomes
We're
in
not
that
doing buts, sir.
no, they
We're
didn't
not doing
win.
buts. Did
But
they
I am
win or
saying, can I
no?
get to my
Did they
point? Can I
win?
get to my point?
Did
Can
they
I get to
win
my
though?
point?
Did they win though?
Hey,
Did the
No, they
Rams win?
didn't.
Eagles
Okay,
champ, calm
The
okay.
down.
So
Eagles are a
what are
Let him
we
great
say.
talking
team.
about? Come on, bro. We're not going to do what
Hey,
if. What
champ,
if?
champ,
No,
calm
I'm not
down.
saying
If
what
Let's hear
if.
him out.
I'm
Let's
A,
hear
not.
him
what
I'm
out.
if
not.
C,
I'm
D, this?
not.
Come on, bro. We're
Can I
not doing all
speak?
that. Come on.
Can I speak,
They got
please?
barely beaten by the Bills, man. Come on, bro.
Can I
What
speak,
if Josh
please?
Allen got the first down
Can I
before they even
speak,
Super Bowl?
please?
Come on.
Can I
Let him say
speak?
something. Let him say something.
All right. The Eagles won the turnover battle against the Rams. The Rams still had a chance to win with
They
2 minutes
lost.
left. If you give Mahomes that position left with 2 minutes left to go, just down by 6, you don't think you guys are going to be nervous?
No, I don't.
Y'all
Because
delusional.
Our
Y'all
defense has
delusional.
done
I'm
that all
sorry.
year long.
because
Think about it. When we had
if
Jacoby
Jalen Hurts had that ball, he would have
pick
been
six in the
no
game.
Super
We
Bowl.
create turnovers at the end of the game all year long to win football games. So there hasn't been games where we were put in that situation
But
where
I'm
the team
saying,
come out with a W. I don't
if the
understand what
turnover
narrative you're trying to
margin
spin right
is
now when that situation's been came up against our defense all year long, and we still have overcome it.
I know, but I'm saying if the turnover margin is even, the Chiefs are going to win. They are. Well, they
We
got a
turn over the
chance to win.
ball.
I'm
We
not
don't
going to
even
say
turn
they
over the
are
ball, man.
because the Eagles are a great team. I'm giving y'all props. That's
Bro,
why the line is fucking just 1.5. It's a
have you
toss-em. It's a
seen our
pick 'em
team though?
game.
We don't
But
even turn over the ball. So unless you turn over the ball, we're not turning the ball. So I wonder,
you're
are you
speaking
will
in
turn over that ball?
generalities
Talk
right
about this here,
there.
my guy. Talk about this here, my guy. Listen, you guys have been giving up yards to backs, right?
It's cool. Let him be cocky, man.
In the playoffs.
I'm not cocky. I'm giving y'all
In the
your
playoffs,
You're being
props.
right?
cocky, but it's cool though.
I'm
You never
giving
see
y'all
the
your
Saquon
props.
Barkley guy. Wait, you never see the Saquon Barkley, but you let Mixon run all over you guys.
Okay. I'm
You
sorry.
let wait, who's after Mixon?
Yeah.
Who'd you guys play second round?
No. It was Mixon and then James Cook.
Yes, Cooks. And they should have gave Cooks the ball way more times than they did. That was really a
Mixon
bad
and
game
Cooks
plan
were
for
Well,
them.
I think there's a reasoning why.
You know,
I think there's a reasoning why for that.
Saquon Barkley, my
Both
guy,
quarterbacks gashing them.
is another breed. None of those guys even close to Saquon Barkley's skill level.
All right. I would like to
None
say
of those
this.
guys have the Eagles' offensive line.
The Chiefs are going to run a similar game plan on defense to what they did to Tennessee in 2019. Derrick Henry, in those 3 games against New England, and then I forget the other one, but I had the stats. He ran for 185 and then 195. And then when he played us, ran for 69 yards.
Derrick Henry's not even Saquon Barkley. We stopped him too.
I'm
That's
saying
not saying
2019.
nothing. I'm not saying nothing with that.
No,
Derrick Henry was running
it's
on
going to
teams
be a
all year long.
similar
He
game
didn't have
plan.
2K this year. He didn't do that when he played our defense. We played offenses at a higher level than you guys. We played the Bills. MVP, Josh Allen right now. Most touchdowns thrown. We played the Bills and beat them.
We played them
We
too.
played Lamar Jackson.
We played them too.
And we double-digit won these guys.
We played them too.
Y'all lost to who this year?
The Broncos.
38-0. We never got blown out all year long.
Dude, has the Chiefs even been dominant in the game? Have y'all even blown out a team yet?
The Chiefs had 13 one-possession wins throughout the year. We have 6 sitting starters in the third and fourth quarter. We're just a more talented football team. You guys are all delusional, going off of what you've done in the past.
You guys are talking about 38-0 with Carson Wentz being a starter.
The first Super Bowl, yes, Tyreek Hill made your offense super dominating. I think that was his 5,000-yard season or whatever.
No. Let's talk about it, right?
Next year, last year.
Wait. You guys just brought up not the Eagles. I'm sorry, the Kansas City Chiefs being dominated 38-0. Those were third and second stringers. We already had the number 1 seed locked up.
You had the number 1 seed. You had the number 1 seed because you really, let's be real. Most of your games, Mahomes has not really done that much. Most of it is off special teams and defense.
That's a team. That's a
team.
But
I'm telling you right now. Here's what gets me. I'm telling you this.
That we're more deeper than you guys as well.
If
Can one of y'all talk because everyone's talking? Everyone's talking. Can one of y'all talk? It's all good.
I was saying, you said, that was your backups, but we had our backups out too. We used the last week of the season as a bye week too. And our backups didn't get their backs blown now, 38-0.
All right,
it's just a different mentality.
I'm going to put my trust
I feel like you guys are
Carson
riding on the past success of your football team and not really looking at
Listen, I can't wait to see Carson Wentz light y'all up then if y'all go off that. I can't wait to see that then.
You said who?
Off that.
You said who? Carson Wentz.
When we're up by 21 touchdowns, I can't wait to see it too. When Carson Wentz finally gets to play in a Super Bowl.
Listen, it's being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic because Carson Wentz is not going to see that
go out there and go against our backup.
Carson Wentz won't even be in this game because Kenny Pickett's going to be the backup, going to be starting for the last snap before we end it, be Super Bowl champions.
But the Kansas City Chiefs, I don't want this to sound egotistical. I really don't. But they don't run plays in the regular season. You could ask Buffalo. They said they ran formations that they'd never seen before.
Y'all frauds.
That's the same with us too. You trying to say Kellen Moore this playoff? Kellen Moore's been dialing up.
But Kellen Moore, you know where everyone's going to line up. They play a static offense. You guys play a static offense. I'm not saying it's bad.
Y'all play nobody that's even close.
Did you not watch our offense last week or 2 weeks ago?
You have not played anybody close to our
level. We didn't run half those plays.
All right. Who'd you play? What's your name? ECT or EC?
We played the Ravens.
We played the Ravens.
Bengals with the
we played
best
the Bengals.
Quarterback, supposedly should have been MVP.
We played them.
We blew them out. By the way, we blew both of those teams out.
A win's a win. All right,
you beat them.
Keep on going.
You beat them, but you didn't blow them out.
Keep on going.
Hold up. Let's keep going. Right? We beat the Ravens. We beat the Bengals.
Did it?
We beat the Steelers with the number 1 defense.
We did that in Christmas.
My guy, we beat the number 1 offense. Y'all
the main thing is we beat y'all the last time we played y'all, and y'all didn't even have the team that we had this time.
Because MVS dropped the pass with a minute left.
We came and beat y'all.
MVS dropped the pass. MVS ran a goal route with a minute something left, right? And if he would have caught that ball, y'all would have been down by 4 with a minute left to go.
Okay, if we didn't get caught on a pass interference, we win the Super Bowl the first time around.
But James Bradbury admitted it. He admitted it.
I don't think
Bradbury admitted to holding it
because he was facing it up, and he's already a loser.
He admitted to holding it.
What should have happened?
He admitted to holding Juju. He admitted to holding Juju. That's like saying free my dude, but he killed someone. Free my dude, but my dude that killed someone admitted to doing it. Come on now. Come on.
I think you're gonna be really upset this Sunday, bro, because you think we're the Bills, man.
I'm
And we're
not
the
talking.
Bills.
I'm giving y'all props.
No, you're
I
really
am.
not
I'm saying,
though. You're really not though.
when I got in the
You're coming
live stream,
in
the first
cocky.
30 seconds, 30 seconds I got in this live stream, I told y'all could win this game. You can. There's a reason why the line is 1. It's a pick 'em. It
But when we
is.
asked you why you guys win, the arguments you've been bringing up haven't been really valid.
Okay.
No, it
The reasoning why I believe the Kansas City Chiefs will win. We just have a more wide variety of players on offense. Not saying you guys don't, but it's Juju. He's playing really fucking well for us. Kelsey, DeAndre, Hollywood, and Xavier, we asked him a whole fucking lot to step up. And like y'all said, we won games due to block field goals, interceptions, all this shit, right? That's a team victory, right? And Mahomes is #1 ranked in the fourth quarter. I would rather have that than him being bullshit in the first, second, third quarter. But
And I
we
hate to
can't
tell you,
afford
though,
that. We
most
can't
of our
afford
games
that.
are over in the fourth quarter, so who gives a hell what Mahomes can do in the fourth quarter?
Because we won by 1 scores.
We're
We're
not going to win by
down.
1 score, my guy. If we're blowing you out in the fourth, it's a wrap. We got
It's not
we got the
win.
number
You
one
guys
defense in
speak.
the league. Y'all
Every
not playing
Eagles
one
fan
defense
speaks in
like us.
generalities.
Y'all
I'm
ain't
gonna
playing
give y'all
one defense like us.
facts.
Our cornerbacks, my guy, have given up 0 postseason touchdowns and only
And your
2.
quarterback holds on to the ball way too much and gets
And
sacked.
your
He's a
quarterback does the
6th-ranked
same
sack
thing.
quarterback in
What
the
are we
league.
talking about? Mahomes has the most time in the pocket would hold on to the ball. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's when he rolls out and creates plays and extends them. It's not him just staying in the pocket like Jalen. Come on, man.
Jalen has not turned over the ball, though, my guy. Y'all just had a turnover last week.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You guys won the turnover battle against the Rams. You did. But guess what? The Rams still had a chance to win.
And they
What about
lost,
Green
bro.
Bay?
What are you talking about?
What about
Who
Green Bay?
made the
What about
play?
Washington?
Who made the
Because
play?
I'm putting, because I'm
Like that's the
saying,
only way we played this playoff.
I am
Jalen Hurts
saying,
is hurt.
Who won that game on that last play? Was
but
that the
I'm
defense?
saying if you put the
that was the
Chiefs
defense,
in the
right?
We don't win
position
a
of the
game when we have
Rams,
stars hurt.
but no, if you put the Chiefs in the Rams position
Why
with
are we
2
talking about
minutes
the
left,
Chiefs, man? Come on, bro. Stay on topic.
it is
Stay
the
on
topic.
bro. Stay on topic. We ain't talking about the Chiefs. We talking about the Rams. The
That's what
Rams
I'm
lost,
saying.
right? What are
I'm
we
saying
talking
if
about the
you
Chiefs
put,
for, man? What is this, bro, man?
if
Come
I'm
on,
saying
dude.
in the Super Bowl, if it happens, right? Because it's going to be a close game, right? It is.
It's not gonna be a close game.
All right. It's not going to be, but let's say it is, right? Let's say it is, and if the turnover battle is the same, right? Or if the Chiefs get put in a similar position that Matthew Stafford was put into,
And they would have lost
I'm
too.
very
They
confident in
lost too.
Mahomes taking it down with
They
2
would have
minutes
lost too.
left.
We're gonna find out Sunday. I guess we'll
What up,
find out.
E-Money? What you gotta say about this, E-Money?
What I gotta say about this,
You're not that team that you think you are. I'm telling you right now, you're not.
I'm giving y'all props. Anybody can win this game.
I can smell it.
I'm tired of seeing Kansas City winning in the Super Bowl. It's our time. It's our time to take the Super Bowl.
The 49ers said that.
Philadelphia.
The 49ers said that a year ago. They
The
wanted
49ers
revenge.
are not us, though. They're not.
They had
Two
CMC
different
and he
teams.
was an MVP or a candidate for
And
MVP.
the Commanders thought we were the Lions, and they found out the hard way. Just like the Rams thought we were we beat who did they play last? The Vikings, right?
All right, since everyone
Learn
wants to
the hard
speak,
way if you want.
no, if
We're not that
everyone
team that
wants
you
to
think we
speak
are.
in generalities and get into emotion, let's say this: the Chiefs are 60 minutes away from doing something that's never been done before. They're going to pull out every stop, and you're going to get our best shot. Just think about that for a second. Just please. You guys could win this game, though, 100%. But the Chiefs are 60 minutes away from doing something that hasn't been done before in NFL history. You don't think Mahomes is motivated? You don't think Kelsey is motivated? And I'm talking how y'all
You don't
talk.
think you're
Speaking
motivated?
about generalities.
You don't think
shit.
Jalen Hurts is motivated?
Hold on,
Come
hold on.
on, what are
Hold
we
on,
talking about, bro?
ECG.
Everybody's motivated. We're in the Super Bowl. Everybody's motivated.
That's
So
what I'm
what?
saying.
Yeah, hold
But
on,
you
hold on,
guys
hold
are.
on.
I'm using your
Hold on.
argument. I'm
I
using
like
your
that.
argument. You're talking about
stupidest thing you could
generalities,
say,
so I'm
dude.
going to
I
speak
like
about
your
generalities.
I like your middle method there. I like how you say that. You know, they're on the brink of doing something never been done, obviously because it's super hard to do,
It
for
is.
one. has never been done. But you guys got to realize, if it was just a normal team, not only are we the better team across the board in terms of skill position players and talent, but you guys, we were that close from beating you last time. So we got momentum too coming into this to go down there and beat you guys. Beat you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys stole our championship 2 years ago. We're here to beat you guys. So just like your momentum of doing something that's never been done, we let things that had never been done go by the wayside this year to make sure that we are focused and locked in to go beat you.
Yep.
I
You know what I'm saying?
But
you
that's
ain't no way.
but listen,
we got the team to do it.
Listen, the only reason I brought that up because all of y'all are talking about the Eagles are motivated this, they have that. Like you just said, right? I just counterbat that by saying the Chiefs are doing something that's never been done before. That's it. But now
couldn't even do it.
But now I could. But now I feel like I could talk about just a little bit more facts. Is that Jalen Hurts is a 6-sack quarterback in the league. He holds on the ball way too much
And so does
inside
Mahomes.
the pocket. Both your starting and backup centers. They're gonna play, but they're not 100%.
They don't need to be
Your
100%, bro.
two left and right tackles are great. They are good. Both your two left
They
tackles
don't
are
need
good.
to be 100% because guess what? At the end of the day, if you
All right,
can't
they don't
stop
need to be
Saquon
100% against Chris Jones or Charles Omenihu if you bring him inside. They don't need to be 100%.
And here's the thing, right?
They don't need to be 100%.
You know why they don't? Because they're the best at their position in the NFL.
You're speaking
You
about
can win games.
generalities
You know how many
right there.
times? You know how many times Lane
I could
Johnson
say
went
the
against?
best
Listen,
this, the best that.
my guy. You know how many times Lane Johnson went against Michael Parsons, T.J. Watt, and all these guys hurt and still dominated? When you're
Nobody
the best
wants to
at your
talk
position,
about
you do it at a high
what's
level.
his name? What's his name? EC1.
What's up?
When y'all played the Steelers, Jawan Taylor held his own one-on-one with TJ Watt.
Jalen Hurts
But
also
nobody
threw the
wants to
ball.
bring that up.
How many yards did Jalen Hurts have that game? Right? Didn't he throw the ball?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. So he threw the ball. So what are we talking about?
I'm talking about how that Jawan Taylor could hold his own, especially going up against TJ
Jawan
Watt.
Taylor isn't he the most penalized offensive lineman who's been holding him?
Not recently.
No, but he's been that, right?
In September, October, but that's not playoff football.
But who is he going against though?
He went up against TJ Watt, I believe Myles Garrett, and he held his own. He did.
And who's he going against in the Super Bowl though?
Okay, and you can flip that over on us, and we went against T.J. Watt too and held our own. We went against Myles Garrett and held our own. We went against superstars before in the home game. Being a superstar against this offensive line get you nothing.
The key to this game is if y'all don't get to Mahomes, it's over with. I'm sorry.
We don't have to. Listen,
that's the key.
We'll get to Mahomes.
Listen, that was for the Eagles team that was led by sacks, my guy. This Eagles team is led by turnovers. Have you not watched the playoffs? Have you not watched this year? We are leading the turnover battle by plus 27, meaning we take the ball away. That first time we played you, yeah, the grass was slippery. Our players were slippery. It was both teams, you know. But our player was based off. If we didn't get pressure on Mahomes that game, then our secondary was not good enough to upheld those guys, and obviously that's why we lost the football game. We're a different breed defense. We do get sacks.
Please do not minimize
we're about
the
turning
70
over the
sacks.
football.
Please do not minimize the 70 sacks because that's something that's history.
I'm minimizing it because you tell me straight up. You tell me straight up. What's more important to a football game? A sack? What's more important to a football game? A sack or a turnover? A turnover is. That means the other team got the ball. That means we got the ball.
But this is where I go back to my
we can sack you on second down
but,
and get a 10-yard loss. Y'all can score a touchdown.
But this is why I go back to my argument that yes, you guys beat the Rams. You guys did, but the Rams had a shot, and you guys still won the turnover.
You keep talking about one playoff game. What about the other two playoff games?
The Packers game too.
AJ Brown was hurt. AJ Brown was hurt the first two games of the postseason. My guy. We had star players hurt.
About the Rams like they had a shot, bro.
Jalen Hurts was still coming off without playing for 2 years.
I'm just saying, if you put Mahomes in that position with 2 minutes left.
Why are we talking Mahomes, bro? If Mahomes was in Chicago, he wouldn't be Mahomes.
But I'm saying, you keep saying that too. And I'm saying last year we put him in that situation and we still won the football game.
I tell you like this one, like I said.
Patty Mahomes could have won the game last year. He was in
Bills
position to try to win the game, but it did not happen, and y'all lost.
I think if Jalen Hurts went to Buffalo, I think he beat Sean. I think you don't go to the Super Bowl. So we could do what ifs. If we put Jalen Hurts in the Buffalo Bills in that game, I think you go home.
Jalen Hurts, he's not better than Joe Burrow. He's not better than
we gonna do
Lamar.
what ifs.
He's not
Jalen
better.
Hurts was in
He's
Josh
won more
Allen's
games.
situation.
He's won more playoffs. You know what those guys never done? None of those guys have been in the Super Bowl twice in 4 years.
Yeah.
No one has been to the Super Bowl 5 times in 6 years.
Yeah, they put up more stats because they are their teams. Yes, we have more talent on our team. We had a 2K running back, my guy. We don't have to put up. Jalen don't have to put up those kind of stats. But what he does is win. And when you go head to head against all those guys you just named, we beat them all. We beat Lamar Jackson twice. We beaten Joe Burrow twice. We beaten Josh Allen twice.
Beat him.
Okay? But they've also beat you guys. They beat you. Josh Allen beat you guys in the regular season.
But we're talking, but we beat them in the playoffs.
What are you talking about? We beat them upstairs. We haven't lost to those guys. So who cares about that? You can't say that Jalen's not as good as those guys.
But you're bringing up all these quarterbacks.
You're going on the hard way Sunday, bro. I'm telling you. They got cockiness. It's cool because I'm telling you like this. Like I told
it's not cockiness.
Like I told everybody. No, hold on. We are not the Lions. We're not the Bills. You gonna learn. You going to learn like the rest. And I just don't want to hear you complain about anything else when we beat you. You come back on this channel and you better say,
complain. Please don't give a false narrative about the refs, about the field, the officiating.
No, you get away with calls. Don't say you don't. You've been getting away with calls.
Please don't.
I don't bring that up because, like I said,
you've been getting away with calls.
I don't even rest my brain to even try to go back 2 years ago to that Super Bowl game because that team was, not the same as this team for one. And for
we're
two,
not either. We're way better wide receivers.
Everybody want to go back 2 years, but they don't want to go back 1 year when we beat you guys already. Like you guys got to beat us now. We got y'all trying to get y'all lift back against us. We beat y'all the last time we played y'all. Y'all took that L the last time we played y'all.
So then, by your mindset, there's no revenge game for y'all then because y'all beat us in the regular season.
No, it's a Super Bowl. There is a revenge game. We want our trophy back.
But he just said we need our lick back.
We're a better team.
He just said we need our lick back.
It's a regular season game, bro. We're in a Super Bowl. Of course.
So then why bring up Josh Allen beating us?
Listen.
Why bring up Josh Allen if it's the regular season? Right there, I just diffused your argument.
Real quick?
And you guys know it. I just diffused y'all argument. Y'all
talk
about Josh Allen beating us. We beat him in the playoffs. The fuck?
You know how I know my quarterback's going to win? Hold on. I got it. You know how my quarterback's going to win? You know how I know he's going to win? Because my quarterback after that Super Bowl
that barely threw for 3,000 yards.
You let me talk.
That quarterback.
I got you.
Yeah, the one that had the 2K running back behind him. That he don't have to throw for 3,000 yards.
Yeah. The one that's going to be running over you this Sunday because you're not stopping. And if you think you're going to stop Saquon Barkley and try to minimize him,
not going to stop him. You got to contain him. Saquon's going to get his.
You keep thinking that. You keep thinking like every rest of these teams who thought that and they got their butts whooped because you can't stop them. Because if you try to stack the box against them, you leave open opportunities for AJ to go downfield, and when you leave opportunity, don't say your corners can stop it because we saw McDuffie get ripped apart by AJ Brown last time he played.
He was a rookie.
Stop right there. Hold on, you can stop right there because we see what AJ's done in corners. So you can talk all you want.
He was a rookie.
Thought the same thing with their corners.
Rookie, it doesn't matter if he's a rookie or not. AJ do to everybody.
Secondary, we don't care about your secondary.
Always open.
He's burning y'all. So at the end of the day. You can talk all you want about Saquon, minimize him.
No, I'm not trying to minimize him. I'm saying you guys could win this game.
Bro. How you want to lose?
But what wins Super Bowls? Great defense, which you got the number one defense in the league. You guys haven't played a defense like that.
Number one defense, I don't think.
And running the football time of possession, we got the best time of possession football team in the league. We have the best running game in the league. So where's the weakness that makes you so confident that you guys can win this game?
It's Jalen. It's Jalen.
How is Jalen the weakness? He hasn't turned over the ball.
Jalen
is the
weakness. Comes out with just stupid.
Every time someone hates on Jalen comes out
who had the best quarterback rating in the playoffs. That Jalen, right? Are you serious, bro?
It's Jalen. If you pressure Jalen, the stats show he doesn't play good against the blitz.
He said Jalen.
Jalen was one of the top quarterbacks this year against the blitz, even with his stats. being low.
You
One
mean
of
the
the best
Jalen that let you up
quarterbacks
last time we
all
played y'all in the
season
Super
against the
Bowl?
league. So
That
what are you
Jalen?
talking
That's
about?
MVP?
Against the Blitz this year? This year? Jalen has been tops, my guy.
All right. You guys want to
Better
bring
than
up?
your Patty Mahomes.
You
Better
guys
than
want to?
everybody
You
else.
guys want to
Better than
bring
your
up?
Burrow. Better than
By the way,
Lamar
outplayed
Jackson. Better
Mahomes in the
than
Super
Josh
Bowl. That
Allen
Jalen.
MVP.
All right. Can I
He
speak?
outplayed your quarterback.
Can
by
I
the way.
please speak? Can I please speak? It was y'all pass protection. Y'all had a great offensive line 2 years ago, right? You did. But who was calling the pass protection plays? That was
This is a different Jalen Hurts, man.
what's his name? Jason Kelsey. It was. He was he was telling the protection. He was. Cam Jurgens, Dickerson, they're not gonna be doing that against Steve
Who
Spagnuolo.
do you think has
What are
been
you
doing it
talking
though,
about,
dummy?
dude? Like,
Who
what
do
are
you
you
think has
really
been
talking
doing
about?
it? Jalen Hurts. Jalen
What are
Hurts
you
is
talking
bringing
about?
the
Jalen
defense
controls
this
the
year. That's the
protection,
difference from
and
last. What
Jalen
are you
been
talking
calling
about,
plays
bro? Have you
towards
watched all
67-yard
22?
But I'm
touchdowns.
talking about pass protection.
Patrick Mahomes is not even the same Patrick Mahomes from 2 years ago. He's regressed, in my opinion. He's never had this MVP season like he's been
Well,
having. He's never had a 400,000-yard passing game
But
this
I
year,
am
bro. What are we talking about?
saying this.
They're not the same team
Jalen
from 2
had
years
time
ago.
in that pocket.
Hey.
He did 2 years ago.
And
He
he's not the
did.
same
Listen,
quarterback from 2
this
years ago. That's what I'm
year,
saying.
Patty
This
Mahomes
is a
has more
different Patrick
turnovers than
Mahomes we're
Jalen
playing. We're
Hurts.
not playing the same Patrick Mahomes
So what are you
from
talking
last
about?
time. I think he's
Why you trying to bring up that?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Jalen has less turnovers than Patty Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes was, don't get me wrong, a turnover machine from week 1 to 9 or 10, I believe. Then it
And Jalen was
stopped.
a turnover machine from week 1 to 4.
Oh,
guy's
So what are you saying?
it stopped.
Where's the clutch gene at? Where's this thing that you're talking about that, Jalen is going to give up this game? He's a weak link.
There's
We can say the same thing against the quarterback.
There's a longer resume of Mahomes making clutch plays than there is
So does
Jalen.
Jalen Hurts.
That's
though,
a fact.
Because he's been in the league longer.
Listen,
Mahomes.
there's a longer resume that where I put I keep on going back. I know you guys hate it, but if you put Mahomes in that position down by 6 with 2 minutes left, there's a longer resume that I put my trust in number 15 to make those plays.
And I put my
done
trust
it.
in number 1.
You forgot the Bills game?
Right now, I put my trust at number 1 because I know my quarterback. If we had that ball back, would have went down the field and scored. And I put my trust. I said, hold on, I'll take my quarterback over your quarterback. I'll take my quarterback over Josh Allen. I'll take my quarterback over Joe Burrow. My quarterback, to me, is the best in the NFL. I stand by it because we know who outplayed your quarterback. Jalen Hurts did. You can talk all you want. Jalen Hurts outplayed your. Yeah, the same Jalen Hurts that you said was a weak link outplayed y'all and beat y'all when you didn't get beat on that road. Hold on. The bye week last year, you didn't get beat. Who did that? Who beat y'all? Jalen did. So put respect to my quarterback when you're talking about him because he outplayed your quarterback in that Super Bowl. Yeah, he did. And if he won that Super Bowl, he would have been Super Bowl MVP. That Jalen. Yeah, that Jalen. Okay?
But I also seen it. He threw from his 30 and it got to the our 40-yard line. He heaved it. That Jalen I'm talking about in the Super Bowl.
Which Jalen? The Jalen that beat y'all last year? That Jalen?
No, the one in the Super Bowl.
You mean the one that outplayed your quarterback, right? You want to compare?
Who won?
We can.
It's
I mean,
a team
2 years ago, he
game.
outplayed your quarterback, right?
Listen,
That Jalen, right?
I get it, man. The Chiefs don't have no one. Y'all have everyone. That's been the narrative.
No one said that.
No. The narrative for y'all is we can't beat y'all. You're a three-peater because you're already saying you're Super Bowl champions. You should just say right now you're Super Bowl champions. Go ahead, say it now.
No, because
you're talking like it, bro.
You're
not really taking us seriously, and this is the problem I have with all the media. I've been hearing because I go to work and literally I hear everything. The 3P. Kansas City has a better team. According to Nick Ron, we can't run the ball on y'all. We can't push away in the end zone. Mahomes this. Kelsey retiring with a Super Bowl championship. Kansas City players are talking about how, a 3P, all this. They're guaranteed. I mean, Mahomes last year in his parade said, we're going to get that 3P.
It's motivation.
No. It's cockiness.
No, it's
cockiness.
motivation.
And the funny thing is, every Eagles player, you want to know why they're winning games, the way they're doing, why they're beating teams the way they're doing? Because they hear that. So when you sit there and you want to talk about, oh, they have motivation, the Eagles have more motivation to beat this team.
But you guys talk about domination, all this. I seen the.
I'm not done talking.
I
right?
seen the. You've been talking over me all pod.
We're gonna go both ways. I'm gonna put myself on mute when you're ready to talk, right?
Okay.
My quarterback has more motivation to win this game because everybody's been disrespecting him. They said he can't throw the ball. It's not true. They said he can't do this. You just said he was a winkling. How was he the winkling when he's literally been the reason why? If you don't think Saquon Barkley's not getting these yards because of my quarterback, you don't know football. Because my quarterback is making Saquon Barkley better. My quarterback is making my receivers are better. A.J. Brown had his best season when he went to Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So everything that we're winning is because of Jalen. It's because of number one. He's put my team in the Super Bowl. Only 2 quarterbacks have been back-to-back Super Bowls. And my quarterback's in that top conversation. So you can talk all that winkling stuff. My quarterback, when he had to threw the ball. And he beat the Commanders with his arm.
What about that Tampa game?
I don't care about the Tampa Bay, bro. That was last year. This year, he's in the Super Bowl.
No,
what about last year when you barely could beat us and you lost to us?
Constant pressure. What happened?
But that was also the beginning of the season. We stopped that.
You're going to learn real quick.
Like, most of the negative things Jalen Hurts did was before week 4, guys.
But that's what I'm
we
talking
had 2
about.
new coordinators before week 4. That's when you see bad Jalen Hurts play.
What about 2 years ago? Listen, you can talk about last year, and you weren't the same team from last year. You're not the same team from 2 years ago. This is a better wide receiving core. We had points, man. All right. I truly believe that Jalen Hurts, once again, will show everybody that I am the better quarterback.
2 years ago,
I don't care about 2 years ago. This year, Mahomes not the same 2 years ago. The fuck? 2 years ago.
You keep on. You just mentioned 2 years ago.
He's not the same quarterback. Is Mahomes having an MVP year since he was in 2 years ago? Is he having an MVP year?
All right. The wide receiving core from 2 years ago. The wide receiving core from 2 years ago.
From 2 years ago. Is he the same Mahomes we played 2 years ago?
The wide receiving core from 2 years ago, it consisted of Sky Moore.
Question, man. Is he the same Mahomes from 2 years ago?
But you bringing up Jalen Hurts from 2 years ago.
I said you brought up last year. I said this year Jalen Hurts is in the Super Bowl.
I'm bringing up the Tampa game from this year.
What, this year? You mean when we had no A.J. Brown?
Oh man, but it doesn't matter. They rushed it.
No, it don't matter.
He's the number one receiver on the team. It doesn't matter.
Drop the ball when you clearly had no receivers, right? Hey, come on, bro.
We had a new offensive coordinator. Still figuring it out.
Like, we figured it out. Fucking Hollywood Brown injured. First preseason snap. Isaiah Pacheco, week 2.
We're not talking about the beginning of the season. We're talking about the playoffs and the Super Bowl.
But I ain't talking. You guys just mentioned figuring shit out, right? You just said it. Figuring shit out.
Imani, I can't believe this.
Hollywood Brown gone from the preseason, from the jump. Isaiah Pacheco gone. Week 2, Rashee Rice. Week 3, that's already wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, and running back 1. Nobody wanted Kareem Hunt and nobody wanted DeAndre Hopkins on our team, and we still navigated this. And now we're finally getting.
Kareem Hunt played lights out this year,
but nobody wanted him in the beginning.
But
of the
last
season.
time he was with the Chiefs, he played lights out. So it was no difference. He just did what he normally did.
But
Just like I wouldn't give you credit for bringing back 2 players that played like they played when they played with you all before. Juju's been playing like he played when he
But
was
here's the thing: you guys bring up 2 years ago about Jalen Hurts going off, right? The wide receiving core from 2 years ago.
The only reason I brought that
Can I
up
talk?
is because you're
Can I
acting
talk?
Like Mahomes is the same quarterback we played 2 years ago, and I'm
Can
telling
I
you,
talk?
he's not been this elite quarterback like you claim he is. The Mahomes we saw 2 years ago is not the same Mahomes are playing now. Jalen Hurts is better than he was 2 years ago. Better. He's a better running game than he had 2 years ago. That's what I'm saying. Jalen Hurts is not the same quarterback from 2 years ago. This is a better guy that understands the game better. He's calling the plays better. Because last time you said Kelsey was calling plays. That was our quarterback, really. That was really saying, hey, blitz coming. Because he was our guy. Now Jalen Hurts is learning how to read defense. And he's starting to do that. And
Josh Allen's been in the league longer, and then that blitz on 4th and 5. I was at that game. That shit was pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie, but it was 4th and 5. Fucking Josh Allen shifted everyone to the right side because he figured that was the pressure, right?
Josh Allen can't bring defense.
And Josh Allen likes to rush to his right. We forced him left, and we sent the blitz in. Josh Allen's been in the league a lot longer than Jalen Hurts.
Had a mindset of reading defense. He saw there was a wide open guy. I watched that play. He played scared. That's the difference between my quarterback and him. My quarterback would have saw that. There's a guy right there. And
you're speaking in generalities right there. My quarterback, it doesn't matter if a dude's in your face, pause, but in a matter of a second or two, you're going to fuck up. And Jalen Hurts,
no, or you're gonna run open like he been doing. Did you not watch last week game? You keep going back to old games, and you're not watching the most recent game. They tried to do that to Jalen Hurts last week. What did Jalen Hurts do? He took off for a 44-yard touchdown. My guy, these Josh Allens and Durr Burrows and all these guys, they don't have the other skill level. No matter what Jalen Hurts has been lack thereof in the passing game, he has not been lack thereof in the running game, which is the dominant part of our football team.
You said what? You said who?
Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, they are better than Jalen Hurts.
No, they're not. No, they're not. How? He's beating them. What does Josh Allen do better than Jalen Hurts? What does he do?
Josh Allen never even beat the Eagles
a lot farther.
He never beat the Eagles. How? He beats you guys. Why does he beat you guys, but he can never beat us? If he's so great.
He might have a bigger arm, but he don't win like Jalen Hurts.
He beat you guys. He never beat us.
Josh Allen has a big arm.
All right. Because I
don't beat us.
Can I speak?
Joe Burrows. He beat you guys. He don't beat us.
Yeah, he beat us 3 years ago. I mean, it's 765 days in counting.
He will beat you on Sunday.
All right, can I speak? Can I speak? I remember that Bills game in the regular season that y'all want to bring up.
In the regular season.
Let's go back to remembering things from the past. Let's go back to it.
But you just brought up. I'm talking about the points that you're bringing up. I am. You guys brought up that Josh Allen beat us in the regular season. Did you not? Did you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did beat him. Buffalo that beat y'all in the regular season.
But I remember this game. The reason why they were able to win because they kept on
Buffalo
going.
should have won this game too.
Can I talk?
Yeah, won this game.
Can I speak? Can I speak? Shit, man. Can I speak?
Let him talk because Sunday he ain't got nothing to say. Sorry, though.
3P. But anyway,
you're not 3P.
Hold on.
Like the Commanders, you're going home.
Look at that. Hold on. It says Philadelphia in there. I think if y'all see that. But anyway, hold on a second, because now I gotta step up a little bit because y'all talking like we don't got anyone. You don't. And I could talk. It says y'all name engraved in that shit. It does. So stop talking crazy because that shit says your name engraved in it.
What about what? About what?
The score.
What score?
The fuck? So shut up. Because everybody wants to talk all crazy and shit. I'm gonna show y'all this. Right here. Look.
Hey,
your name is right in there.
Super Bowl ring you have too.
Your name is right in there. Your name is right in there.
You got it. You're right.
No, now I gotta talk. Because I'm trying to be humble. I'm saying you guys could win this game wholeheartedly. You guys could win this game. But I'm talking about this. Since everyone wants to speak in generalities, I'm gonna speak about karma and shit. You motherfuckers kept on calling a Packers fan a dumb ugly. I can't say the word. And then y'all ripping Commanders heads, throwing them to the ground, burning them, calling all opposing fans, fuck you, all this. Right? Right?
Wait,
that's
karma. That's karma. Is that your fan base?
No, it's not, because I'm giving y'all props. I'm trying to give y'all props.
Was that the guy who was robbing banks? Was that one of your fans?
I'm trying to give y'all props. I'm trying to give y'all props right now because I said it when I first got in this live stream. You guys could win this game wholeheartedly. You guys can.
You act like we don't know that the Chiefs and the Eagles are the best two teams in football right now. Obviously, they are.
They are, but your quarterback barely threw for 3,000 yards. That means something in a passing league. It does.
For this season, both have opportunities to win the Super Bowl. But the difference is the Eagles are a more dominated football team than the Chiefs this year.
Detroit was too, and look what happened to them. They kept on dropping 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50. Come on now, man. You faced a rookie in Jaden Daniels. You did.
No, he was rookie. He was rookie this week, but he wasn't a rookie when he played. Hold on. You played.
Matt Stafford, Hall of Famer.
Mahomes has been into 5 Super Bowls in 6 years. I don't want to sound cocky. I really
You
don't.
already
But
sound cocky, dude. You might as well get it
you
out now.
guys are fucking keep on talking over and over, speaking about generalities and all this shit. You guys are. But I'm telling you
saying
this, the
facts.
proof
I'm
is in the
telling you, we're
pudding.
not the Bills.
5
But you
Super
gonna learn
Bowls
the
in
hard way, I
6
guess.
years. You don't think Mahomes is going to fucking show out? You don't? That a
You don't think
chance to
Jalen's
do
gonna show
history?
out?
The only team to three-peat in the last decade was the Los Angeles Lakers.
You keep
You
on
don't
talking
think
about
for
three P, but
60
you don't know who
minutes
they're
that Mahomes
versus.
is going to
They know
show
all
out?
about it, bro. Trust
You
me.
don't
They
think
know if they lose this game because
you
of the
don't
three
think
P. They know
Kelsey's
that.
motivated. You don't think Mahomes wants to chase ultimately Tom Brady. And guess what? If he does, he gets 4. You don't think he's motivated?
And even
You
Tom
don't
Brady
think
couldn't get
all
the
the talk
three-peat, my
about the
guy.
whole
You know that Tom Brady was motivated those years he won the three-peat too?
I don't care about
When they
your
went
team.
17 and
Our
1
team's way
and
more
still
motivated.
lost the Super Bowl, it still will happen.
Dude, but oh,
Come on. No one's
you
done
guys
it.
are getting the Chiefs' best shot. You got, and we're gonna
We got
get
them
your
last
best
2
shot
years
too.
ago. We was beating
We
them. What are you
are,
talking about?
huh?
We had the Chiefs' best shot last 2 years ago. What are we talking about? We almost beat
See,
y'all.
and everyone gets
We
on
were in
me
the
when I bring
shootout,
up
man.
oh
We
shit.
beat y'all. What are you talking
Everyone
about?
gets
We got
on
the
me
best
when I
shot of
bring up
every
oh shit.
team.
Look at dude just brought it
We got
up.
the Commanders' best shot. We blew them out. We got the Packers' best shot. We beat them. We beat the Rams, their best shot. What are we talking? We faced every team. And we
Matthew
got the best
Stafford is
shot. What
not
are you
Mahomes.
talking
Not
about?
single-digit wins, double-digit wins. Not even
Matthew,
playing our best ball. Having guys hurt. Still double-digit winning some of the best teams in the league this year in the playoffs.
we done the same exact thing, not blow out people, but win games
Well, we
with
blow teams
injured
out.
people. More significant than yours. I'm sorry. More significant
Really?
than yours.
What
Jalen
Rasheed
Hurts.
team's
Rice,
more
number
significant?
1 wide receiver,
What
gone.
team's more significant than taking out the
AJ's
hot
better than all your receivers. He was
What
gone.
was more
Hurt.
significant? Taking out the hot Commanders, because I'm pretty sure the Commanders
What's
play
more
another team.
significant?
They would have
What's
went to
more
the Super Bowl.
significant
But we
is
took them out, right?
losing your top acquisition in free agency in Hollywood Brown preseason, right? That already threw a monkey wrench in the Chiefs' offense. Week
Didn't we make
2,
the Super Bowl
losing your
though?
running back 1,
And
that's
losing to
very
Kobe Dean
substantial.
in the
Then
playoffs. You don't think that hurt us?
week three, we lost Rasheed Rice,
We
our
lost
wide
to Kobe
receiver
Dean,
1.
our best linebacker. What are we talking about? We can talk injuries all well. Brandon Graham has been out and just coming back. He might be playing in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Just coming back. What are we
He's going
talking?
to
We
play
got
on
injuries
limited
too, my
snaps if he
man.
does. But I'm talking, we go tit for tat
What
with
are we talking about?
injuries.
You dealt with injuries. We dealt with injuries. Every team has dealt with injuries.
The Chiefs far more significant.
Really?
Far,
How? How? Now, Kobe Dean was the green dot for our defense.
All right. What's more valuable than everyone wants to bring up value? Getting a sack with a linebacker or trying to gain fucking 5-10 yards with your top wide receiver,
Well, Hollywood Brown
number
wasn't
1 and
gonna
number
make
2,
impact
we're
plays
all
like
hurt.
Kobe Dean was, bro. Kobe Dean was a
What's
leader.
more
He was starting to
significant?
become the best linebacker in football. Do you understand how great Kobe Dean was? Yes, he's a variable. Hollywood Brown? What? Come on,
But
man.
I'm saying,
Kobe
I'm
Dean is
not
way valuable than he was. That was our green dot linebacker. Our
to the
third-round
Chiefs,
pick.
to the Chiefs, to the Chiefs.
Hold up. Kobe Dean.
No. You've been talking way too much. You've been talking way too much. You've been talking way too much. Rasheed Rice gone by week 3. But no, Rasheed Rice gone by week 3. Our wide receiver 1. Our big acquisition.
And you got
in
Hopkins.
Hollywood Brown gone in preseason. Week number 2, our top running back, not yours, ours was gone for 8 weeks, right? And then we got Kareem Hunt off the couch, right? We took a flyer on him. Then nobody wanted DeAndre Hopkins. Nobody. These guys didn't know the offense.
That's not true. That's
Can
not
I talk?
true,
Can I talk? Because if anybody wanted DeAndre, you could have just traded a third
teams are
for
going
him.
after DeAndre Hopkins.
Nobody wanted him. Nobody. And guess what? We navigated through this season. We did.
DeAndre Hopkins wanted to go to Kansas City. It was like he wanted to go there. He refused to go to any other team because he wanted to go to Kansas City. He wanted to win.
We had a chance to sign him. We had a chance.
That's where he wanted to go.
The Chiefs had to sign him a year ago, but you want to know what he did? He took a 2-year deal from Tennessee worth a lot more money.
It's his fault, bro. You should have known the Tennessee Titans were trash. You could have went to the contender.
But
That's
you're
his
just saying
fault.
he wanted to be in KC, but he chose
He could have went
Tennessee
to
over
Kansas
us.
City. He chose to go to Tennessee. That's his
See,
fault.
look, his
Stop losing
argument's
for the money
gone.
and go
His
for the team that won
argument's gone. Y'all
championships.
know it. Y'all know it. He just
It's
said,
football, man. People get hurt. It's a long
Yeah,
season.
exactly. So why are you
You
crying about
know,
injuries,
injuries are
man?
I'm
part of the
not
game.
crying. I'm
You are
saying with
though.
the
You're making excuses of what you did. Like we don't care what you did. We in the Kobe Dean out. Brandon Graham was out.
all right. So
The
if
two
I
best
bring up
players were
excuses,
out,
y'all
bro.
can't bring up the slippery field. Then y'all can't.
I'm
Y'all
not
can't
bringing
bring
up
up
no
about the
excuse to the
holding and
table.
all
Yeah,
that.
We're
the
going to beat you because we're a
former
better
Falcons
team.
brass
That's the
supposedly the
difference.
fan
I
was
haven't made up no
throwing
excuses
brass.
why we're going to win. I just let you know the reasons why we're going to win. The number one offensive line, the number one running back, the number one defense, the best receiving core. Those are reasons why we're going to win.
Quinyon Mitchell, Quintamino Bay.
The
You won't
Chiefs
find
have
out
a
this Sunday.
more wide
Shout out to LV, by the
variety,
way. Go
dude. I'm
Bucks.
sorry. And guess what? What's your offense quarter's name again? Kellen Moore, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
He
dude's gonna
plays
drop
a
40.
static
The
offense. Not
same
saying
dude
it's
who's
not
gonna
efficient.
outsmart your offense
I'm
and your
not
players.
saying
Don't
it's
worry.
not efficient. And ultimately, what I'm going to say is that you guys have a chance to win this game. You
You have a
absolutely
chance.
do.
Okay. And you have a chance of losing this game.
You do too. The fuck.
Okay.
But
All
no,
right, guys, we are up here 2 hours in. You guys, Birdgang does got to go to work. So let's go around the board. Let's give our final thoughts,
all right.
hot takes, and score predictions. Let's get out of here. Imani, you go ahead and start us out. We'll go around your way. We go counterclockwise.
17 to 55.
17:55.
Yeah.
And then who give us a hot take.
Yeah. Eagles gonna have 55.
And who's gonna be your player in the game?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, like it. All right, Gonzo, hot takes, score prediction, final thoughts.
The key to the game is just to get pressure on Jalen. That's it. If you get pressure on Jalen, I believe that he's gonna. It's Jalen's arm that's gonna either win y'all the game or cost y'all. It's either gonna make us fucking seem like idiots for blitzing a lot,
When did he cost us the game this year?
look. I'm trying to get my
When
take
did
and
he
do
cost us the
talking.
game this year?
AJ, let him talk. We're about to wrap this up, my guy.
See, that's speaking of insecurities right there, because you know. But
Well, I
either
do
way,
know. I
let
know
me
the
talk.
motherfucker has He's talking out your ass.
Let me talk. I mean, he said my take, and guess what? You interrupting it. That's speaking
He's
of
wrong, but
insecurities.
okay. Continue.
All right. My take is this: if the Chiefs are able to blitz and get consistent pressure on Jalen, I'm sorry, but the game's it's not going to be a blowout. I don't believe so. I think it's going to be at least 31, 24, 23. I want to say, just because like no team has dropped 30 on us except Buffalo, but they dropped 30. That's it. And they have a more powered offense than you guys. I'm sorry.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Listen, no teams have ever dropped 55 points in a divisional round of playoffs, so that stuff don't even matter.
Against the Commanders.
It doesn't matter who against anybody. Ever.
Against
It's
the
never been done.
Commanders.
Period. You don't think there's any good teams and bad teams in the NFC East Championship or the AFC Championship? No one's ever done it. Period.
You
Like
played a
trying to say
Commanders
Cleveland,
team that was
that's
new
never
to a
been done.
championship
Period. Doesn't
game.
matter what team it was on.
Keep talking.
You played a Commanders team that was new to the championship game. The Chiefs have been to 5 Super Bowls in 6 years. And it really sucks because everybody's trying to minimize that because guess what? It's the ref's narrative, right? It's the Chiefs are the most luckiest team ever, but they've been the most constant team, not just in the AFC, but in the NFL. They have been. Like it or not. They
Mahomes
have.
drops too much, that's for sure.
They have, right? They've been the most consistent team. You guys been to 3 Super Bowls in 8 years. We've been to 5 and 6.
But we've been more consistent since we had Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts.
For 4 years. And guess what? Within those 4 years, we made it to 3 Super Bowls.
Congrats.
Come on, man.
Who cares?
That's good. It's good. ECG, final thoughts and score prediction.
Go ahead.
Eagles champ.
Oh, my prediction? You want to know mine? Well, let me just say this. I don't think the Chiefs are going to even be close in this game. I think what I said to the Commanders, I'm going to say to the Chiefs. You're not going to be able to stop Saquon Barkley. If you try to, I know what you're going to do. And it is you're going to try to take Saquon Barkley away. You can show the rent all you want. You ain't going to have one by Sunday. So it is what it is. If they try to stop Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts is going to beat him with the arm. And I don't think their defense is good enough as they think to stop them. I watched their games. I watched the Bills run over them. With Joe Mixon and James Cook have over, 5.4 per carry. I believe they had one of the best games of their. They were able to run the ball on them. So we can really run the ball. I think Saquon's about to kill them. I don't think they play this type of running back, and the way their defense is set up, if they try to take away Saquon Barkley, I think Jalen Hurts is going to win Super Bowl MVP. I don't think their defense is able to stop our offense. I think we're going to out-muscle them. I think we're going to be physical more than they are. I think Mahomes is going to be on his back. I don't think they're going to even score more than 24 points. I got the Eagles winning 52-7.
Damn.
That Commanders game really got y'all, man.
No, I'm telling you right now. I don't think I'm going to say 7. Let me give you a better one. I think they're going to score more. Let's do 52-14.
All right.
I don't think it will be competitive, bro. I don't think it's going more than 24 points.
Like, I think it's going to be.
Fangio's going to have these guys, the Mahomes figured out. I think the defense that you're playing against, you think it's 2 years ago. I think Jalen Carter is going to get to Mahomes. I think your offensive line isn't as great as you think it is. I know that one of your offensive linemen's been the weak link. He's going against Jalen Carter, and Jalen Carter is known to terrorize quarterbacks. And you saw what he did to Matthew Stafford. You want to
Vic Fangio's 0-8 against Mahomes.
You know why?
Big Fangio 0-8 against him, but he's also has given them the most picks too. You guys don't score very many points against Big Fangio, even though you guys won his old teams, the Broncos and all the other teams. You guys didn't put up very many points against him.
He's got pressure on Mahomes.
This offense is way better than any of those offenses you guys beat Vic Fangio on before. So let me keep it real. Fangio's going to scheme you guys up. You've been doing a great job. That's why he has the number 1 defense in the league this year. We have a bunch of young bulls that's going to go out there and do what they got to do. You guys will not be able to stop Saquon, which is going to be a problem because if you guys try, you guys are going to get to a point where he's going to hit it a long run. You guys are going to put 8 men in the box, and then you're going to have AJ and Smitty lighting you guys up because those two, you guys do not have 2 cornerbacks to stop these two, and with help over the top, it's going to leave Saquon open to do what he got to do. All these guys are on a mission to be the best in this one last game. We have more star power than you guys going into this football game on both sides of the ball, and that is the biggest difference. Yes, you guys have better players, like you got Travis Kelce, the best tight end, but we definitely got Goddard, who's a good tight end. You got, Patrick Mahomes, who's the best quarterback, people say, but we still got Jalen Hurts. But after that, you get down a line of players of best. That's
what about the head coaches?
Switches over in our time.
That's the key.
Oh, we know Andy Reid. He was our coach first.
You know that fucking dude.
He's a good coach. But at the end of the day,
that's
the key. Lost Super Bowls.
It's quarterback and
it's going to happen again to Big Red. So I'm thinking it's going to be a huge game by Devontae again. It's going to be a huge game by Saquon again. This defense is going to continue their path of turnovers because we've had like 4. We have 7 so far in this playoff series right now. And I think that it's not just by coincidence. It's just about the skill level that being a number 1 defense. And we're going to continue that trend because no one was turning over the ball. Like, people don't act like half the teams we played this year, they weren't playing that way until they played the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? They were on winning streaks until they played. They were not turning over the ball until they played the Eagles. They were doing this and that and the other until they played the Eagles, and that's when we shut that shit down.
I could say the same thing about the Chiefs. I honestly can.
You didn't shut this shit down if you barely won a bunch of games.
I could say the same thing about the Chiefs, that everyone plays their best brand of football, but until they face us, I don't want to sound cocky. I really don't, because you guys could win this game. You guys can. But you play a different brand of football if you're down. Let's just say in a world where the Chiefs are up by 10, you guys can't run the ball anymore. You guys can, but you have to be more dependent on the throw. What's going to happen then?
But that's not been the way that you've not been watching Eagles football. We've been down. We've been down late in games, and we just still run touchdowns on people's heads and win. Saquon has 2 3 games where he had home run touchdowns at the end of the game, back-to-back touchdowns at the end of the game to win the
See,
game.
now I
We
could yell
can't say
I
that.
could
We can't
interrupt
say
you
that
and be
about
like,
our
you're going
football
back
team
to
because
old
we've
shit.
already proven that
I
we
could do
can
that like
do
he
it
did.
without the passing game, and we got the passing talent to do it. All the narratives you try to spin about our football team, we've overcame throughout the season and done it
But you
throughout the
guys
season.
are
So this
the
is just another game that's on our list, the next one up, and we can go out there and do the damn thing. I think the Eagles win this game 38-17. Super Bowl Eagles, Saquon Barkley in
shit. Just
Super
thank
Bowl
God you
MVP
didn't say 50.
on
Everyone
this
wants to say
day.
50 nowadays.
But hey, shout out to all you guys. We still got 60 up in here, man. Make sure you hit that like wherever you're at. Go around, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know, we're gonna be dropping more content after this game.
Mahomes got 60 minutes to do something that's never been done before.
And
Just
Jalen
think
got
about that. Think
60
about that.
minutes to get everybody off his back and a Super Bowl champ.
No. Think about it. You guys talk about motivation, all this.
Woo!
60 minutes to do something that's never been done before, right? That's never been done before.
And it's
You
never
don't
been
think
done
that's
just
more
like hey,
motivation
hey,
than
just like hey,
than
the Russian
revenge?
title never been broken, and we let it slide,
Not gonna be
and
doing
we
it.
kept winning. You know, NFC champions back to back. That hasn't been done in years either.
Tom Brady was supposed to go through a
You know, Tom Brady winning the 3-peat. We stopped that before.
No, he didn't.
We've
It
already
wasn't
slayed
guaranteed. He
giants.
won one, went back, lost, and then he won the other
You
one.
guys haven't
We
slayed
won
the
two,
giant.
and now it's
Like the difference is you guys go against the elite and lose. You guys never beat Tom Brady. You never beat a Belichick, the so-called ghost. We have as an organization, we beat Tom Brady and those guys back in the day, and we're about to beat the Chiefs the second time playing them. It's gonna be a repeat like before. We lost to the Patriots. We won, but we barely lost to the Patriots. Then we win the Patriots, and that's gonna
See,
be the
I
way.
could do the same argument dude made and say you're going back to oh shit. And really, if it wasn't for D4, the Chiefs would have won that game. But listen, it's a blessing in disguise because if the Chiefs would have won against the Patriots, we would have never got Steve Spagnuolo. And then when we lost to the Bucks, we had 4 offensive linemen out. Their first game ever in the NFL. Their first game in the NFL. Their first game in the NFL was the Super Bowl, right? And guess what? We lost that game. We would have never got Creed Humphrey. We would have never got Trey Smith. We would have never got Nick Bolton. We would have never got Noah Gray. And right now, those guys are our contributors.
And you're never gonna get a 3-piece. So hey, good luck to your team.
See?
Good luck to your team this week. We'll see who's telling the truth. And we can come back on next week. I have another call-in show next week. And if you want to come back there next week, we'll do it. But we are at 2.5 hours. Shout out to you guys still rocking with us. We got 60 deep. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. And hey, Super Bowl this Sunday.
No,
as fans, we can talk our talk. But our players are gonna go out there and walk that walk. And we're gonna see who the better team is on this Sunday. Hey, like,
it's gonna be a good game.
Much love to all you guys, and we out. Peace.
Birds on the line, the one Trey Rock, the Birdgang 31. This show is for you, the Eagles fans. All you Eagles fans out there that have your opinion about the Birds, we're going to give you guys 5 to 10 minutes apiece to jump. Gone on.